It's Friday. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, it's Friday. It's your boy Read My Soul. It is Friday. I'm here to get you through your day. Yes, 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 yes. It's Friday. I got a lot of things to say. Hopefully this will get you through your day. We're going to start out with some smooth vibes. Shout out to Dawson, Mick Jenkins type, Isaiah Rashad type beat. Yeah. Good morning, chat. I see everybody in there. Garcia, I see you. Shout out to all my members. Tammy, thank you for being here. Gen X Gemini, thank you for being here. Danny, I see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate everybody, man. It's Friday. We're going to have a good day, man. It's going to get a little crazy today. Meech, I see you. LOL. Javon, I see you. Let's get it. 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 Hey, positive bees. It's Friday. Good morning, everybody. Hope y'all being blessed. Hope y'all being safe. Hope y'all getting through y'all day. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. It's gonna be a good show today. I got a couple of things lined up for you. Couple of things I want to talk about. Yes, I see you, Finn the Human. Thank you for being here. Rocky McGee, I see you. Thank you for being here. Let's get it. 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 Hey, it's Friday. It's Friday. I got something to say. It's Friday. It's Friday. Make it through your day. It's Friday. It's Friday. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, shout out to the beat maker. Shout out to the beat maker, man. Shout out to the beat makers out there, man. Shout out to the type beat YouTubers. Shout out to the type beat YouTubers. Thank you for being here. It is Friday. Yes, sir. Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all in the chat, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button on your way in. Yes, sir. Hit the like button on the way in. I appreciate y'all. I got allergies, so it is a little allergy season for your boy. I do keep some tissue on deck just in case. I got sneeze or something. I ain't. But, man, thank y'all for being here. I see my moderators in the chat, man. Make sure y'all throw some books up in the chat if you can hear me, if you can see me. Everything going smooth today. I have a great show for y'all today. Not even going to lie, man. Y'all see the title. Y'all see what it's talking about. Y'all see what we got going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see what's going on. Y'all see what's going on. Let's make sure we get those likes up. Adam Burns, I see you. I see y'all in the chat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, we got 5 gifted memberships in the chat already. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Dre. Appreciate you, Dre. Bennett. Appreciate you. Thank you. Hopefully, if you got a membership, make sure you say thank you to Dre. We appreciate Dre for giving them 5 memberships out. Yes, sir. So I'm going to just go ahead, man, and get off into the topic for today, man. I was watching the great Curtis King. Yes, sir. I was watching the great Curtis King, man. Curtis has been putting out amazing content, man. And he was having a conversation with one of the best lyricists out today, and that is Mick Jenkins. So I wanted to talk about this because, as you can see in the title, Mick Jenkins has felt as though the media has forgotten about the music, that the hip hop media has forgotten about the music. So, man, I wanted to talk about, is it the media that is trash, or is it the fans that are trash? Because as I'm getting into this media space, I have my opinion, right? And it ain't as easy as people think it is, right? Like, you know, we've been talking about this hip hop beef for over a year. I know it's been extremely, you know, it is, you know, we've been talking about this hip hop beef for over a year, right? It has been the topic of conversation. We've been talking about Drake. We're talking about the lawsuit. We've been talking about GNX. We've been talking about the videos. We've been talking about the beef. And, you know, I feel as though it's a reason for that. I know some people out there may be tired, may be over it, but there's a reason because, you know, as I'm getting to the media space, I see that it's kind of harder to have different conversations because people want what they want. So I want to get off into this Curtis King clip with Mick Jenkins talking about hip hop media and how we forgot about the music. And I want to give my opinion because this is gonna get good. So let's just go ahead. Let's go to Curtis King and let's talk about what Curtis King is talking about with Mick Jenkins. Make sure you go follow Curtis King. I will put the description in the chat to this video. It is called is an interview that Curtis did with Mick Jenkins. Mick Jenkins calls out hip hop media. He says, y'all forgot about the music. Right now, before I get started, we can always blame them pesky ass algorithms because the algorithm's gonna push what the algorithm's gonna push. But there's a little bit more nuance into it, and I'm kind of in the middle. So let's just watch this clip and let's see what Mick Jenkins and Curtis King has to talk about. Again, make sure you go follow Curtis King. Curtis King is one of the best out here, and he has been going crazy lately.
What is your viewpoint in terms of how this is working out in terms of media? Because a lot of media has focused on like the low hanging fruit.
I'm frustrated. I mean, I've rapped it. I definitely rapped it on the Patience. You know, I'm frustrated with hip hop media, especially because I respected different sects of hip hop media for sure. I was telling you, especially written journalism, you know,
right?
Because because that's not as important to our.
Now we know written journalism is dead. Written journalism is gone, and that's not even just hip hop. That's just journalism in general. Media has gone as social media has came about, and we have the Twitters, we have the Facebooks, we have the MySpaces, we have all the blogs. Everything is digital now, so written journalism is just a thing of the past. If there are any written, articles left, they come from like a Hip Hop DX, but The Source, Double XL, all of these magazines in hip hop, they don't have the pushes they once was. And the truth of the matter is, we've actually gone on to the hip hop, the blogs like myself, like Curtis, like Justin, Kai Cenat. That is the new media nowadays. And we're not journalists. We're content creators. Now, Justin Hunt is a journalist, but Curtis, myself, academics, we're not journalists. We didn't go to school for journalism. You get what I'm saying? We're just regular everyday people giving our opinion. So sadly, it's not always about the music, and that's maybe because the people don't want to hear it, but we'll get into that.
I don't know where written journalism fell off, actually. I don't know if it was fans not paying enough attention.
Now, is it fans not paying enough attention, or is it fans found other outlets?
Disappeared too, right?
Yeah, but that's, is money, right? Right. But it's like, why were we losing money on print? I don't know. People just stopped reading for hip hop media. Let's say that for sure.
People stop reading in general. People don't read anymore. That's just a fact. That's why I like my name, because it's still, reading is fundamental.
The less people reading, the less good writers are going to be writing in that space, because they ain't making no money doing that. You know what I'm saying? And so then the quality falls across the board. I think once the written quality, in my opinion, because there were places that I went, I read Wax Poetics. You feel me? Like, I read a couple different publications. That's the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
For hip hop journalism. And so once that was gone, then obviously we turned to the visual aspect, or podcasting, right? Because that's what was left to do. The most popular podcast for hip hop media, while I have my opinions on each of them, I feel that none of them really get into the music and the process.
Now, I'm gonna let him finish.
And the producers and the process, and then at all, really.
Which is why we care to begin with.
Yeah, like he said, I understand like entertainment. I don't expect that to dominate the conversation, right?
Now, this is where I chime in, right? And we're gonna finish the video, but this is where I personally chime in, because I've been watching, right? I've been watching a lot more YouTube. I've been watching a lot more content creators out there. I've been watching Justin Hunt. I've been watching Professor Sky. I've been watching Therapy. I've been watching Big Kish. I've been watching Big Zoe. I've been watching Curtis. I've been watching all the content creators that we have, right? I've been watching all the content creators that we have. And a lot of the times, the sad part about it is a lot of the content that we do, when it steps outside of, when it's just about the music, those get the least amount of views, right? And now of course, everybody wants to make bread. Everybody wants to make money. But, you know, we love this hip hop thing. So for me, I'll put out a video that I know isn't the most popular just to have a conversation, just to get people having a conversation about hip hop. I recently reposted a video that when I first originally released it, I didn't have the algorithms on my side. So it only got 100 views. I recently reposted a video about J Electronica. Now, if you've been watching this channel for years, you know that was my old setup, right? That wasn't a new video. That was a very old video that was, I think, maybe before the beef. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I released that before the beef or right around the time of during the beef. But it was just me having a difference of opinion. And I was attacked for it. I was attacked in the comments. I was attacked by other content creators, which is fine. Like I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was actually funny that content creators jumped on it because it was an old video. So to me, it was hilarious that at a time when I didn't have the algorithms, I didn't have much engagement, people didn't comment on it. I think it only got like maybe 100, 125 views. Now, some of my OG fans and my OG, well, I wouldn't say fans, some of my OG supporters and some of my OG people that, you know, rocked with the channel, they saw that video, you know what I'm saying? But I reposted it. I gave a difference of opinion and people were like, rah, 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 right? So a lot of the times, you know, we as content creators, when we try to do something different, we try to say something different. Not only do we get the commenters attacking us, we also got other content creators out there that are kind of looking for content and looking for gotcha moments and looking to, like, you know, down people. Moni did a video and the Torture Chamber did a video. Now, I laughed my ass off at both of them because that's exactly what I was trying to do. I was trying to get people to have a difference of conversation. And, you know, sometimes the algorithms, they don't reward those type of conversations. Now, I did get 3,000 views so far, and that's way more. That's 300 times more than when I first released it, right? But when you try to put these conversations out about music and not about drama and beef and negativity, the algorithms and the people don't gravitate towards that. You get what I'm saying? That's why we stress turning on the notification bell, because we want people to engage with all our videos. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, even though the algorithms exist, we do want people to show up even for that, you know. And Curtis has been doing a lot of these interviews lately, and he had an artist like Mick Jenkins, and, you know, sometimes the numbers and the views don't match. You get what I'm saying? So unfortunately, that forces the content creators, that forces the media to start focusing on more of the salacious talking points, right? So yeah, at the end of the day, it's a balance, right? And for me, it's all about balance. And that's what my content is. My content is balance. I just want people to have balance. I want there to be a balance of what's going on there. You know, I used a lot of the old media on the thumbnail of this video. You can see Vlad, you can see, you know, the Breakfast Club, you can see Joe Button, you can see academics. All these different people are old media. And now that the new media, myself, Curtis, Professor Sky, Justin Hunt, as we're coming into this thing, I'm personally seeing that, man, maybe the old media, maybe, you know, the Breakfast Club does a lot of interviews. The Breakfast Club does plenty of interviews. They do mad interviews, but we only focus on them when they got, you know, when they go viral, when people clip up these little clips and post those out there. So for me, it's like, dang, like, you know, you kind of in a tug and pull to where you want to be a difference. You want to be an alternative to the Vlads. You want to be an alternative to the Adam 22s. But it's like, do the people want that? You get what I'm saying? Like, do the people want the drama? Do the people want the negativity? You know, because when we try to have these other conversations, people don't show up. So, you know, we can easily blame the algorithms, but I curate my content very particular. I'm very particular about the things that I see. I don't know what the heck is on Vlad TV. I barely watch Vlad TV. I don't know what be going on over there. Personally, like I don't know what be going on over there. That I don't know. I don't watch it. I don't watch Vlad. I don't watch Adam 22. I don't know who Brick Baby is. I don't know who these guys is. I don't keep up with a lot of that content because I make sure I curate my algorithm to only show me the best. So, you know, yeah, we're going to continue having this conversation. We're going to continue to have the conversation. Make sure you hit the like button again. Thank y'all for being here. We're going to continue to have the conversation, but let's keep watching this because I think this is good. This is good. Like I really like this conversation. Somebody said a lot of, Adam Burns said a lot of self-snitching. Yeah, I don't want to see brothers snitch on themselves. I don't want to see brothers snitch on themselves. But make sure you hit the like button on your way in. Let's continue going on this. I think this is a great conversation. Hearing it from a musician that's actively putting out some of the best music that people aren't talking about.
Same way we're not actually talking about the art of the basketball dominating basketball conversation. You understand what I'm saying? Which is
political affiliation.
Your points. Which is what made the JJ Redick and LeBron thing so powerful. JJ Redick and LeBron was really in there talking about pick and roll,
X's and O's in a way that you can never hear Stephen A. say.
Yeah, and it's just like, and it is that as beautiful as that was, as beautiful as the comment section on that was. You feel me?
Bunch of head coaches.
That's not going to dominate in media. You know.
And you know what's funny? I've been seeing this in media for a while. I've personally been seeing this in media for a while. I don't watch sports, but I know exactly what Shannon Sharp talking about. I know exactly what Stephen A. is talking about. I watch sports occasionally. Like, it's not like a part of my everyday life. I replace hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I replace hip hop with I replace sports with hip hop. Like, I keep up with hip hop. I keep up with content creators. I don't necessarily care. I don't care about whatchamacallit at all. Like, I don't care about sports at all. But I have noticed that Stephen A. Smith, I've noticed that they've been beefing. LeBron and Stephen A. have been beefing, and that's all people are talking about. That's all people are covering, right? So I see this in all art forms. I see this in sports a lot, to where the old media is having a hard time figuring out how to compete with the new media. It's difficult. You get what I'm saying? It's difficult because now you got Gil's Arena. I watch Gil's Arena. Why? Because Gilbert Arenas has former players on. You know, and it's not the old former players like Shaq, Charles Barkley, who hate on the new people low key and say nothing is better than the old 90s. You know, I felt as though that with hip hop media for a long time. I felt as though hip hop media was stuck on, you know, the 90s for so long. Like, up until this beef, I felt as though a lot of hip hop media did not give credit to the new guys. I felt as though it took to this beef for people to start giving credit to Kendrick Lamar. So I felt the same way a lot of the basketball players of today feel about the basketball media of the past. Everything is compared to Jordan. Jordan this, Jordan that, Jordan that, Jordan this. It's like, okay, all right, I get it. Jordan's great. But what about the new? I felt as though hip-hop media was the same way, to where hip-hop media was stuck in the freaking 90s. All you would hear about is Jay-Z. All you would hear about is Nas. All you would hear about is the older past, and you would never, ever hear them give credence or credit to the newer artists. I felt as though, like, the fact that Born Sinner, Dark Sky Paradise, My Beautiful Dark, To Pimp a Butterfly, all these things are 10 years old, right? I feel as though media missed all of that. I felt as though media, we didn't get enough, like, appreciation. And I felt the same thing with the Hip Hop 50. I felt as though the Hip Hop 50 didn't get enough appreciation because everybody was figuring out how they were going to monetize off of it. And if they wasn't monetizing, you ain't heard about it. So I feel as though this new generation hasn't getting enough respect from new media. That's just me personally. You get what I'm saying? So you see this all over, to where a lot of people are talking about the salacious stuff. They talking about the salacious things more so than they're talking about the art. And is it, in my question to you, is it us? Is it the media? Or is it the fans not showing up for this? You get what I'm saying? You could look at you could look at the videos on my channel. You know, the biggest videos are me kicking people back in. You know, you got Deleted. You got a lot of these content creators nowadays that only speak, you know, no disrespect to Deleted, but he be kicking people back in. And, you know, it's sometimes it's warranted. But a lot of other content creators out there that they only post the negative stuff. Hip hop's worse this. Hip hop's worse that. Hip hop's, oh, did this artist fall off? Did that artist fall off? So sometimes it's like, damn, son, like, and I be seeing the views. I be like, yo, this is getting all the views. This is getting all the money. You get what I'm saying? And I'll be like, man, you know, I just put out a video recently about, you know, the Canon event, right? And I thought it was going to be like this big, amazing video, but it's dragging its feet. Now, I feel as though the algorithms have slowed down a little bit. I feel as though they slowing down a little bit for everybody. I can see it all over to where, you know, the algorithms ain't really as it ain't pushing things as much anymore because the beef is starting to die down. But you know, a lot of the times those hip hop conversations don't get the views. So I do agree to disagree with Mick Jenkins. You get what I'm saying? I do. Because are you putting out amazing music for people to talk about? Are you as visible? Are you putting out content? Are you doing interviews? Are you posting? Because I see Lil Russell all the time. Every time I look up, Lil Russell got something going on. So, you know, is it the media or is it the artist not putting out much? So the conversation is very nuanced, and I'm gonna dive further into it. I'm gonna dive further into it. Shout out to Professor Sky. I see you in the chat. I think I got a chat. Fresh Dirt. Shout out to Fresh Dirt. Appreciate you. He said I watch you because I enjoy authentic creators. Keep working. Keep producing great videos. I appreciate that. Thank you for the money. Hold on, wait.
Here comes the money.
Hey.
Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Shout out to him for that chat. Let me switch it over real quick. Also, let me pray Quinta. Let's get some little Quinta in here.
Get money. He got money. Get it all for him.
Anything $20 and over gets a Quinta drop. So let's keep going. Let's keep getting into it. I really think this is a great conversation. I'm still in between being a content creator and being a fan. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on the side of the Professor Skies and the Justin Hutts and the Curtis Kings, but I am also on the side of the fans to where I get that, you know, I get it. I get it. I get it. But let's keep it going.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't have that expectation in hip hop, but I don't hear it at all. You know what I'm saying? Like when I hear people talk about, we could go from the biggest podcast, let's go to reviewers. You know what I'm saying? It's like Anthony Fantano as an example. I hear people like him and him. I'll say him. You can go reference this because this is somewhere I was kind of disappointed to hear. He reviewed Jiz's album. I think it was last year or the year before last.
Right.
And in that,
the Forever Story was amazing, and I felt as though it didn't get enough credit as it should have. I will agree here. I felt as though the Forever Story was great, and it didn't give enough credit as it should have. Shout out to Jid. Jid, where are you? Jid. Jitty Jid, where am I? Where Jitty Jid, 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 where are you? We need you. Jid, come back to us. We need some more music from the JID. Shout out to JID, shout out to Earth Gang. If you're going to the Dreamville Fest, I hope you have an amazing time. I have never been to one. I'm not going to this one, so you know, shout out to anybody who has Dreamville Fest tickets. J. Cole definitely picked the side, but that's a different video for a different day.
I hear things like that of like, we're reviewing the music based on what we expected from you and not based on what you had to give me, you know, and I gave it to you off camera. I was like, that's like you sitting down at a notable chef and being frustrated before you take a bite that there's not.
Now he brings up a good point here. He brings up a good point where I feel as though a lot of people have expectations, right? I've even seen this being placed upon Kendrick to where people had expectations of who he worked with or who he should have worked with. And they're not really talking about what he gave you. You know, they're not really talking about the things that he actually gave you within the music. Kendrick should be this. Kendrick should be that. I wish he would have did this with that. I wish he would have did that with this. But it's like, yo, what let's talk about what he gave you. You know what I mean? Like, I felt as though that was the biggest thing with Mr. Morale is that people expected this. People expected that. But what he gave you with Mr. Morale, did you listen to that? Did you digest that? I know you wanted maybe GNX or maybe you wanted Good Kid, Mad City or maybe you wanted Damn. But did you listen to what he gave you? Are you reviewing it for what you wanted it to be or what he actually gave you? So this is a great point that Mick Jenkins picks up. Okay, let's say
something that you expected to be on the plate. Like, oh man, y'all ain't got no beef ribs. It's like, well, no, brother, that's not what That's not what I made for you, know. Like, but because I ain't got no rib on the plate, now you're gonna talk about how the plate isn't what you expected it to be. It's like I wasn't giving you what you expected,
Brother
I was
Mick.
giving you what I wanted to give you.
You ain't got a
That,
sense
that
of
happens a lot at a chef table when you have like a chef that just like brings out what he's making. You just got to eat what he gets. It's like you get the chef's table and the chef just whatever the chef is feeling that day. That's what you eat in that day. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes you can't complain if he give you duck. I remember one time I did a chef table with my wife and we had duck. And I was like, bro, I ain't about to eat no duck. You know, I'm from the project. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Fried chicken, cornbread. I don't know about no goddamn duck. But when the duck came out, he used like a syrup with it. Yo, he used syrup with that duck. That joint was good. Like, yo, this duck, it was kind of gamey. But boy, that duck was good. Boy, I eat duck now. But sometimes you just got to shut up. Sometimes you got to be quiet and take what that chef give you, boy. Because it may look crazy and you may have your thoughts and you may have your fences up or your guards up. But if you just relax and take what the artist give you, you might like it. And I ain't going to hold you. I like that duck. I ain't going to lie. That duck was good, boy. I ain't going to hold you.
yourself. Say what you said off camera. Say what you said off camera. When you
Wait, what did I say?
You said, bitch, it ain't no beef broccoli.
Yeah. I said, bitch, it ain't no fucking ribs. Like, y'all, what? Did you fucking try the meal yet? Nigga, like, what? You go, a notable chef. Hold on, let me see what Chef Jenkins is cooking up today. Walk in. You're just in time. I'm revealing my meal of the season. You feel me? That's my album. My meal of the season. My plate of the season. Motherfucker, look at my plate like, what? No chicken? Dig go to the podcast. It's like, well, I'm reviewing Mick Jenkins' plate today. The problem, sadly, it didn't have any chicken on it. It's just like, what the hell does it have to do with what I served you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that couldn't be more accurate, I promise you. That's why I need the uncensored version, because when you said that, it had me in tears, because I'm like, people really do, and like shout out to Anthony, because at least what I get from him and what I appreciate is there's sometimes things I learn about my favorite artists that maybe I
Shout out to Anthony Fantano too, man. I know I probably pause. Yo, Professor Scott, pause. He said, in the right hands, duck is the best meat. Pause. But yes, duck is really good. Same thing with venison. Like, I love some deer meat. I love it. But once you get out of your bubble and you really appreciate for what he gave you, it's crazy. I seen somebody say, We Cry Together is ZZ music. Man, that is sacrilegious. We Cry Together. When I was delivery driving, that was one of the best songs to come up. That was one of the best songs to come into my playlist because it was a play. I was listening to a play. So it gave me the concept of like watching a movie. Man, I'm tired of these emotional ass or grateful lad. You know, that's one of my favorite songs off the album. At first, it was a hard listen. You know what I'm saying? Because it was the FUs and it was a lot of cussing. But as I got into it, I'm like, yo, this is an amazing song. So I don't know, man. You bugging. That was a great song. But let's get back into what these folk been talking about.
I didn't see in a moment, right? At least he's somebody in his space that he has his own style of doing things. It's more so the guy, the person that's no credentials, no professional anything. It's just the guy.
Stamping Fantano.
You stamping that one? Okay.
I'm including. Ooh. This is what I'm talking. I don't watch him all the time. Am I accusing him of doing that all the time? No, that's why I went to a specific video. I watched that and I said, I wish he would have looked at this from a different perspective. And again, I'm not trying to bash him. I truly wish he would have looked at it from a different perspective, because what someone is trying to deliver you sometimes matter more than a certain quality that you expect. You will miss what somebody is trying to do.
You would literally miss you would literally miss the world if you just stuck in your bubble. Sometimes you got to step outside your bubble and try something different. I love music. I love it. 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 I don't care what kind of genre it is. I love music. And when I was younger, I probably was a little bit more into listening to a lot of other things than maybe I am now. But as I'm stepping outside my box, I've been finding other music. And sometimes you got to respect what the artist gives you, right? And that's the reason why I'm a different content creator than most. I'm not here, like, I'm never like, you're never gonna see me really discredit Drake, even though I don't respect his pen, right? You're never gonna see me totally can his perspectives and his thoughts, because at the end of the day, you get what I'm saying? I understand that sometimes some things ain't for me. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes things ain't for me. Sometimes things sometimes things aren't for me. You get what I'm saying? So I understand sometimes you gotta step outside your box and appreciate what somebody gives you. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a Playboy Cardi fan, but I stepped outside of my box, right? And I listened to it, and it ain't bad. You get what I'm saying? I'm finally starting to gain weight in my life, so I'm starting to go to the gym. I'm starting to play basketball again. I'm starting to go swimming. That's how I usually stay in shape. I do some gym work. I'll go on the basketball court, and I start swimming. You know what I'm saying? I swim underwater. You know, so that's how I stay in shape. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been a big person, but I'm finally starting to gain weight. So Playboy Cardi sounds really good when I'm doing all of those different things. You get what I'm saying? I don't have to really listen to his voice. I can just listen to the beats, and sometimes I catch some of the things he's saying. So sometimes you got to step outside your box. And I feel as though with media now, it's tricky. I'm gonna let this finish out, and then we're gonna really get into it.
Looking at it by what you're expecting to hear from them, evaluating what the album should sound like or the quality of the album based on metrics, because this is what a lot of people do that have nothing to do with actual creation of music.
You've never made it. You've never tried to make it. And yet you're telling somebody else how to make it.
Understand why you evaluated it from that.
And that's the thing. I make music. I haven't put a full project together, but I make music. So when I'm grading something, I'm never gonna completely trash it, because I understand what it takes to make. Now I see a lot of people in the chat talking about Mr. Morale, Big Steppers. You're bugging if you don't think Die Hard, if you don't think Count Me Out, if you don't think Rich Spirit, if you don't think, bruh, what? Silent Hill. If you don't think these songs are amazing, you're not good at music. You don't listen to good music. I'm just keeping it real with you. Now, you can have your opinion, but Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers got some of my favorite Kendrick Lamar songs. I listen to Rich Spirit all the time. N95, it's literally the same song as Euphoria, just with a different twang. It's the same beat. It's the same cadence. He even says, shoo, beep, 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 all in it. Die Hard, fire. Right? Like, you're bugging. That album is amazing, but people don't get it because people have this thought and perception of what Kendrick's music should be. Some people don't like GNX. Some people are critiquing GNX for the features and because it's not conscious, it's dumbed down. It's like, Kendrick is one of the most criticized artists for things that I don't understand. But as a person who makes music, I could never write a Count Me Out. Like, I couldn't, and I'm tripping. The music, and I don't even care what he's saying. If you listen to the music behind him, what? The music is good, but most people don't make music, so they just judge it with their expectations instead of what the person is giving you. But we continue.
Right.
But I also understand as an artist that has no place in forming your opinion about what someone presented to you. You know what I'm saying? And I hear that in the way that people speak. You don't speak like, oh, I tasted this plate and I'm evaluating what I'm tasting for what I was presented. I evaluate lasagnas against other lasagnas. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
That's not what I. That's not what I.
Or if I am evaluating a lasagna against a fucking green pea soup, right? Right? I don't say that the green pea soup is trash because I love lasagna.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
That way that's reviews do, right? That's not how you speak about this two separate things, even if you're going to compare them, right? You give respect to what one dish is and respect to what the other dish is, even if this dish is your favorite, and you was always going to talk about this dish better than that dish because this is your favorite. Okay. Yeah. But there's a way to speak about that gives respect to both, and that's not what I regularly hear when people review albums, even if it's a positive review.
Yeah.
There's a way.
I usually try to go into albums with listening fresh, right? Sometimes it's difficult, but I will say, listen to this new Saba project, right? I highly suggest you go listen to this Saba and No ID project. If you haven't listened to it, in the words of Justin Hunt, punch yourself in the face. This Saba project is amazing. Go listen to Saba today. Today, people, listen to Saba today, right? My thing about the Saba project is I had no expectations because I never listened to a Saba project before. And it was the most beautiful thing ever. It was like finding a $20 bill in your pants. It was like, oh my God, I didn't know this was here. Now that I found it, my life is so much better. I have such a better... I feel so much better now that I found that Saba project. Saba and No ID, masterful. Oh my goodness. I want to do a review on it. But do people care about the music really? If I'm not saying anything salacious, if I don't title it, this Saba project is better than anything Drake has ever made, it might not get any clicks, right? I almost have to clickbait people in, right? I made the video about Jay Electronica because I really think Jay Electronica is dope. Right? People that critiqued me, the torture chamber started critiquing me, right? The torture chamber started critiquing me. Shout out to the torture chamber. Fire. I thought it was hilarious. I woke up that morning and before I made content, before I did what I did, I watched him fire my ass up. And by the time I went to sleep that night, Moni was firing my ass up. Cool. But the torture chamber started talking about, oh, we don't care about that. He lost too. He got his behind beat on the album with Jay-Z. I was like, yo, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about what I thought was the better verse, right? So as reviewers, as content creators, not only do we have to watch out for the people looking for gotcha moments, we got other content creators looking for this gotcha moment. And when you present something different, when you present a concept or an idea that's different or not the norm, people attack you for it because people just don't think for themselves anymore. And it's like, bro, the biggest moment in hip hop, one of the biggest moments was the Control verse, was Kendrick Lamar. But I don't listen to that verse anymore. I don't. I like the part, I'm trying to set the bar high. Who trying to come and get it? You're better off trying to skydive out the exit window of 5G5s with $5,000 while your granddad is the pilot while he trying to land with his hand in the arthritis. Like, I know the whole verse. But I personally go back to, you could check my name on the books. Earth, Wind, and Fire, the verse that came. Like, that's what I personally like. That's me. I have to clickbait you and say I think Jay Electronica had a better verse. That's just me personally. For the poetry that Jay Electronica put down. Now I'm not trying to say that that's the final thing. No, it's a conversation. People kick my back in. Cool. It's fine. I literally did it for that reason. I literally reposted it for that reason, to get engagement, to see people's opinion, to make people think differently than what they have been presented with. That doesn't mean, oh, now none of my takes are valid. No. In order to get people to maybe have a more hip hop conversation that's not talking about Drake, that's not talking about suing and allegations and all of this muddy shit, right? And this is a conversation I want to have too with this muddy shit, because a lot of people are not looking for music. Let's just keep it real. I love Mick Jenkins, but Mick Jenkins got to know that a lot of people ain't looking for music no more. ISO on me, ISO on D, ISO on D, ISO on soul. A lot of people ain't looking for music no more, bro. A lot of people are not looking for music. A lot of people are looking, because the church, I've said this and I'm going to keep saying this, because the church has failed. Because the church has failed people, right? Because faith and religion has failed people. A lot of people ain't looking. A lot of people going to their content creators and going to entertainers looking for church. A lot of people are going to content creators and they're going to content creators. They're going to these different places and they're looking for echo chambers. They're looking to hear the exact thing they want to hear. They're not coming to my page to hear a difference of opinion. They're not coming to me to hear something different or hear a new offering. They're coming to do echo chambers. That's why the same videos, like we as content creators, I know we're all like, all right, I love that this beef has happened, but where's the next? We need to have a different conversation, because now we're all Drake. We're either on Drake's side or we're on Kendrick's side. And like, we're getting pigeonholed into this same conversation, and we're regurgitating the same thing over and over and over again. And I get it. The people like what they like, but it's like, dang, bro, we can't move, because now people are looking to cancel people. People are not looking for music no more. People don't go to comedy shows looking to laugh. People are going to comedy shows looking to say, gotcha. People looking, because they can't hold their politicians responsible for the actions, because they can't hold the CEOs and these fortune. They're coming down and you're trying to figure out, you content creator, you didn't say what I like. You're not respecting this. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. And bro, it's not that serious, bro. I just want to talk about music. I want to have a good time. I want to laugh. I want to joke. You know, and sometimes, yes, having these arguments of what people do outside of music comes in, but that's what people are constantly looking for right now, bro. That's what people are looking for right now. People are not looking for music. And that's the problem with this. And this is why I have to come and tell Mick Jenkins, yo, I'm sorry, but as a content creator who's been doing this for a little minute, people ain't looking for music right now. People ain't looking for music. Right? People are not looking for music, man. People are looking for gotcha moments. And they're doing that with musical artists. They're looking for disses. They're looking for, and don't get me wrong, hip hop is a competition. I love dissing. But people aren't looking just for good music. That Saba project is purely good music. It ain't got no negativity to it. I don't know much about Saba. So, but it's not my goal. I'm not gonna go and be Googling like, did Saba sleep with this person? Did Saba, you know what I mean? People are not looking for art no more. People are looking for other things. They're looking for these people are angry, people are upset, people are not getting paid enough, people are tired, right? So people are coming to these content creators and they're looking to shoot these darts at them, and it muddies the whole message. And now it's not about music no more. Now it's not about the art. Now it's about something else. I'm gonna be real with you, and that's difficult. I know for me that's extremely difficult. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm just trying to talk about art. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give these creative concepts and do something different. So a lot of times, man, it gets difficult right now, yo. A lot of times it gets extremely difficult because people are not looking for music no more, yo. And that's the sad thing, right? People just continue to scroll content. The algorithms, you are what you eat. Let me just say that. If you're not getting Saba, if you're not getting more music conversations, and you're only getting the negative stuff, you are what you eat. And the algorithm's gonna feed you what you want to eat. So I like that. I love this conversation. I love what Curtis King is doing over there, man. I love what Curtis is doing over there, man. But yeah, yo, you are what you eat, yo. You are what you eat. I'm gonna get to these super chats real quick. We're gonna get to these super chats. I see a couple of super chats, and then we're gonna get off into it. Okay. Read. Hold on, we're gonna get to. I saw another one up here. Catching my first live readers cooking. AC, I appreciate you for your $2 donation. Appreciate that. Thank you kindly. And then we got Gen X Gemini here. She says, readers cooking, hit the like, it's free. Wait to support. Appreciate that.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Appreciate the $10 donation. Thank you. Then we got T-Mac. Hey, Reed, responding to thumbnail. Vast majority of hip-hop media is streaming hot trash. Justin Hutt is shining expectation. I appreciate Rob Markman, too. The most hip-hop fan stands thesis, right? Yup. Shout out to them. Appreciate you for the donation. Yup. And I literally left them out for a reason, right? I left them out of the thumbnail for a reason because, right, they're not the biggest. They're not the biggest of platforms. They are not the biggest of platforms. We're becoming the bigger platforms, but we still have to fight with all of this negativity, right? We still have to fight with all of this. We are putting out hip hop conversations, right? I got this concept, and I think Justin called it a deck, where I want to call it kicking it with soul, or kicking it with whoever artist, right? And we talk about their favorite sneakers, their favorite albums, and I want to talk about, I want to do lower artists that are just now starting to, push up. But will the people show up for it? You get what I'm saying? Like that's where we're at right now, where we're fighting these algorithms. We're fighting what people want to hear. Where we got a big fight because the Vlads, the Breakfast Clubs, sometimes they have good interviews, even though I don't watch them. Sometimes they have non-problematic interviews that are really good. But what people gravitate towards, Breakfast Clubs just experienced this. I've listened to and watched a bunch of good Breakfast Clubs interviews. They're not doing views over there, but that Just Hilarious Lauren LaRosa conversation went viral because people want the drama, right? And what we're just trying to provide is a balance. And that's why I freaking love this conversation. I love what Curtis is doing over here. I saw Curtis in the chat. Shout out to Curtis in the chat. Appreciate him for being here. So we have a hard battle. The artists have a hard battle because people are not looking for music anymore. People are not looking for music no more. People are not looking They're looking for everything else. The politicians are doing, they can't hold the politicians responsible. They can't hold their job responsible. They can't hold these crappy CEOs responsible. They can't hold the grocery store responsible for overcharging on eggs. So they coming to us and they're like, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. So now you fighting so many different battles, and it's just like, I just want to get back to your music. Shout out to my people from from Memphis. Music.
Way that we speak about music that kind of removes what. Okay,
Yeah.
but there's a way to speak about that gives respect to both, and that's not what I regularly hear when people review albums, even if it's a positive review.
Yeah.
There's a way that we speak about music that kind of removes what artists are actually doing.
Facts.
Well,
Facts.
right, like
take
that album,
plate.
which is why I said Mr. Morale. I say the same thing. I wouldn't even say this about reviewers. A lot of people didn't receive Mr. Morale Kendrick shit for what he was actually trying to give you. You understand what I'm saying?
Bingo,
And that's the same thing.
bingo. If you actually digest that song, if you actually digest that album, bruh, Mama I Sober will make you cry. Right? When you understand, bruh, that album, it's personally, I automatically understood it because I was in a transitional period. I'm 30 now, right? I'm 30 for the third time. I'm 30 for the third time. If you can do the math on that, I'm 30 for the third time. And as I'm shedding a lot of the institutionalization, as I'm shedding a lot of my old ways, right? I've never done anything crazy, but I've made my mistakes, right? I've never done anything to leave me in jail or nothing like that. I've made my mistakes, right? But as I'm shedding that, it was the perfect thing for me to understand my faith in the universe, my faith in God, my faith in nature. It was the perfect thing to like transition me into my 30s to where a lot of I lost myself because I used this shield to protect myself for so long. And once I heard Mr. Morale, it was like, damn, son, like it broke down a lot of the things that I wanted hip hop artists to talk about. You know, growing up in the church, me and my brother loved this album because my brother really grew up in the church. I grew up in the church, and we understood that certain people, they didn't really appreciate, right? Even though the church was talking about X, Y's, and Z's, they didn't appreciate the person that was, you know, a different, you know, had a different sexual preference. So a lot of these talking points, me and my brother called each other, and we just, bro, we almost cried. My brother told me, my brother's 5 years older than me, right? My brother just had a birthday. I got him a pair of sneakers for his birthday. Shout out to my brother. I love him. That's my dude. We arguing about LeBron and Jordan right now, but that's still my dude. But he heard Count Me Out, and he called me. He heard Count Me Out and called me and said, yo, I heard Count Me Out and I was crying, bro, because it made me think of you. He was talking to me like, it made me think of you because you're that person. Like, no matter how many times people count you out, you always made a way. And that joint teared me up because, you know, that in Die Hard, I hope I'm not too late, set my that we shared that moment, right? So a lot of the times people want you to feel how they want you to feel, but me and my brother actually shared a moment from this album. Like, as brothers getting older, we used to fight, we used to hate each other, we used to always beef. Now we're getting older and our relationship has gotten better. So I don't even care about the album. It's the moment that me and my brother had with the album. You get what I'm saying? The moment that we shared with the album, and people, they don't take into account, oh, it's just trash, it's just this. It's like, yo, the music and the memories that come off of the music count and matter too. So I'm always going to remember this album as it being a transitional period into my 30s, into my older, having kids, and you know, starting to see everything different now. So, you know, a lot of people didn't get that. A lot of people, even, and Drake has tried to say this a lot with his music, not the cape for Drake, but I didn't get some sexy songs for you. It was trash to me because I actually like R&B music, and I feel as though R&B music, shout out to, was it Leon Thomas? Yeah, shout out to Leon Thomas and Mutt. Mutt is so good. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I listen to that album. I listen to R&B delivering packages. That is crazy. That I'm a wild boy. Like, I could be in the gym listening to R&B. That joint get me going. But people aren't taking what the artist is giving them. You got to take what the artist is giving you. You can't have your own thoughts and your own you got to take what and literally, I'm like, yo, I really like this. I get this, right? So even though I didn't appreciate it, maybe there is something for somebody. I just don't think he could sing. My whole thing was like, as an R&B fan that likes Brent Faiyaz, I like Brent Faiyaz a lot. I like the new R&B. I love the new R&B, right? Don't get me wrong. I didn't hear none of that. And then people said it was for Canada. Then people said it was for girls. Then people said it was for this. So I was like, okay, cool. But I'm never going to completely discredit something. I took 2 songs, 3, even when Drake did the even when he did the Honestly Nevermind, I took the 2. When the first listen, I heard Sticky. I said, okay, this is gonna be the popular song. I have a good ear for music. You get what I'm saying? I write. I do a lot of this on the back end. I write. Eventually I'll release a project, but I understand the process. So I knew Sticky was it. I thought Text Go Green was good. And then I knew the song Jimmy Cooks was going to be, those 3 songs, I knew people were going to love them because I have an ear for music. I didn't bash the project and said, you know, I was like, okay, this is decent. Not for me. Cool. I thought Beyonce Renaissance was better as far as like a house album. I'm still wish that somebody didn't kill themselves, shoot themselves in the foot. Excuse me. They didn't shoot themselves in the foot because I wanted to hear a house album from them. So I understand music. I do. And I don't always just throw it out. I take what the artist is giving me. Saba, I never heard a Saba album before, so I took what the artist is giving me. I have the and fortunate pleasure of being a certain fan of a certain somebody that never gave me the same album. So I don't expect to hear the same album. It's part of the reason why, no disrespect to him, I don't like a lot of Future's music because it feels like the same music over and over and over again. Now, when he gives me something different, when Future gives me something different, I love it. Now, I go back to Deeper Than the Ocean, Pluto Future. I go back to OG Future. I'm a big OG Future fan, right? Like OG. But when he gives me, when Future gives me something different, I rock with it so hard. I'm a big Weeknd fan, so when he did that song Low Life with The Weeknd, I loved it. I even love Life Is Good with Drake. Like, I like music. I'm not sitting here saying that, oh, because Drake did this. I like music, but you have to give me something different. I like different music. If an artist continuously regurgitates the same things, the same talking points, I don't like it. But if you give me a different offering, I love it. I love the fact that Good Kid, Mad City does not sound like To Pimp a Butterfly. I love the fact that To Pimp a Butterfly doesn't sound like Damn, and Damn doesn't sound like Untitled Unmastered, and GNX sounds different. And I love that shit. Give me something different. I'm not expecting to taste the same food. You hear what I'm saying? Me and my wife, we have that problem and we have that issue because my wife, she's the cook of the family and she wants to do a different meal every week. And sometimes you just got to go back to the same couple of meals because it's a crazy week. Son got baseball. Daughter got a bunch of therapies. Sometimes we got to go to the spaghetti and meatballs, you know, the quick joint. Cause you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it ain't, you feel me? It ain't, you know what I mean? You can't, you know what I mean? Sometimes you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't be trying to make some different meals. But let me get back to this conversation because Curtis and him is cooking.
I felt from Jid for that last album. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name, but he was telling us a personal story, and I was a fan of it because he opened up. Mm-hmm. As a fan of Jid, he opened up to tell us a story in a way that I hadn't heard in space. And it's a shame that when I heard a reviewer, nobody talked about that. Yeah, like, damn, we're not gonna talk about how this nigga is opening up in a way that he hasn't previously opened up in his music as far as a body of work. Oh no, we're gonna talk about our expectations. We're gonna talk about what we didn't hear, what we would have wanted to hear, like, and not what we would. And so I hear that thread of how I speak about the music in a lot of reviews. And that's just something that is just like, man, I wish we thought about this differently. Receive it and talk about what you received.
Facts.
Too much of what you expected, too much of what you would have wished, too much of what you desire is in the evaluation.
Right. You said it. You said more than a word there. This buddy gonna get pushed a whole lot today, huh? That's what we gonna do today.
I love that.
Look,
somebody gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell. I love when Curtis do that. I love when he do that.
See,
I'm gonna put message on mine. I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna make sure I do that tonight for the next live because I love that little truthful joint. That joint hard.
I feel like it is twofold though, right? Because I do feel like artists like you are the 1 percentile, 2 percentile, right? That exists in this space, in my opinion, at least, in terms of the attention to detail, the emphasis on quality over just quantity, even though you produce an amazing amount of quantity. I do think there was an era of artists that prioritized making music that would appease the playlisters, appease the fans in a certain way, or appease the consumer. And it feels like that kind of possibly added to the entitlement that some of the folks have when they're reviewing or when they're doing these things, where it feels like, well, this is not, if you're making this for me, well, this is why I don't like this, and this. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm getting at?
And that's an issue where we have to realize, like, and this is why I say I'm right in the middle, where artists have to understand that once you release something, it's not yours no more. As a musician, is not yours no more. But it does behoove the creator and the content creator to understand. Like, you have to understand the nuance of this, right? Right? Like, it's a give and a take, to where if I'm giving you a review, you have to understand it, and that's the reason why it's so important. It's so important. I like what Curtis is doing, because Curtis makes music. Curtis makes music. I make music. You get what I'm saying? That's why I always try to do a little freestyle or try to do a little something, because I want people to understand that I'm not just critiquing without knowing what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? I'm critiquing as a person who makes music, right? Curtis critiques as a person who makes music. So Mick is right. You know, he is one of the artists that he's rapping at a very high level, but a majority of other people, there aren't. You know what I'm saying? A majority of other people aren't. And I feel as though Lil Russell is the best example of this, right? Lil Russell is the best example of this, to where he knows how to release music, right? He knows how to do more. Joey Badass just kind of like tried to use, I don't know what he tried to do. He just tried to use, like, I want to throw my hat in the ring, but didn't even come out with a full project or nothing. Like, it didn't really lead to nothing. But Lil Russell knows how to release music. He knows how to give you continuous offerings. He is one of those few artists. He's one of the few that knows how to market, produce, and push things. You get what I'm saying? So you have to know how to push your music. You get what I'm saying? You got to know how to promote your music. And sometimes, how do I say this? Sometimes we don't necessarily, the way an artist is presented is the way we're going to critique the music. And sometimes artists don't present themselves the best to get the best critique. Sometimes it's a lot left up to the air. You know what I'm saying? You release a project and it's different than your last few projects, but we don't necessarily know what the whole purpose is. That's why it's important to get to the right platforms so you can have the right conversations. A lot of the times people go to the wrong platforms and have the wrong conversations. You get what I'm saying? And that's why marketing your project is important, right? I feel as though JID still needs more visibility so we can understand him. I thought the Forever Story was great, but I feel as though there was a lack of marketing. Same thing with Earth Gang. I feel as though a lot of Earth Gang projects are great, but there's a lack of marketing. Even with this Saba project, there's a lack of marketing. He did a lot of marketing with No ID, and they were like in a photo room, if I wasn't mistaken. And it's like, I need more. I need you guys to do. I tried to find a Saba interview. I tried to find a bigger Saba interview. I think I found one when he was talking to a female. He was talking to a lady, and it wasn't more. I need more. Like, I needed to know more about this project. I needed to know more. I needed more backstory. I needed to know why, how, what, why, like, I needed more, and I just couldn't find what I needed to find. So artists have to do a good job of getting to the right platform so people can critique their music in a way that they wanted to present it. So that's kind of what I mean. I don't know if that made any sense, but I'll be
absolutely
yapping.
100%.
I'll be yapping.
Can't argue with that at all. I think that's out. I mean, that's more than obviously. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not expecting this to dominate the airwaves. I just don't hear it at all. And that's really what's sad. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
and that's why we're providing a balance. That's why I'm trying to provide a balance. I'm still trying to figure out my footing in all this personally. I'm really trying to figure out my footing, because we do need to promote these artists. We do need to, but they got to reach out to us, right? I have no issue with Rap Latte, but I always mention this. Like, when a Rap Latte comes into the scene, they're bringing the big guns with them, right? They're bringing Torre, Big Gun, BET, This Process. He interviewed Jay-Z. He interviewed Nas and like, we need Rob Markman. We need to make sure these guys are collaborating and pushing us, because if I do a collaboration with a Rob Markman, I do a collaboration with a Torre, now I have a different set of visibility. Now maybe Mick Jenkins or whoever. So we all have to create an ecosystem to where the music that we want to hear is being pushed to the forefront. So that means we have to collaborate with up-and-coming YouTubers. We have to collaborate with other up-and-coming reviewers. We have to collaborate. So it's a whole ecosystem to where we can provide an alternative, and that's what the Culture United is. That's what the collective is that we're providing an alternative so you can see, so these artists can see, hey, there's an ecosystem here. There's a system here that is already working. There's a system of people that are working together, you know, and that's always my whole thing with the big wigs, with the big corporations. A lot of the time, the big corporations, they're going to go with who gets the numbers. And sometimes it ain't always about the numbers. I think they're all figuring that out right now. Is that it's not always about the numbers, that sometimes you got to go to a person who is doing the work, and we're doing the work. And I'm trying to, I need a better computer. I need a better this. I need a better that. I'm trying to, you know, get better with my setup. So when somebody does come in, it's seamless. You get what I'm saying? And it's all a together thing. It's all a together thing.
If there was a place where I know I could go, then I wouldn't have this complaint. And I think that's why I like what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I love what you're doing, because I feel like, yo, beyond my likes and my desires for what I want to see in hip hop media, it'll be good for hip hop media. It'll be good for these young niggas. It'll be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are you going? What power will your voice hold a year from now, 2 years from now? Feel me? Versus, you know, where it was 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 6 months ago. You feel me? So that I look at people like you and be like, oh, I would love if somebody like that.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate
ascended to holding a certain space. You feel me?
And that's why we are here. I'm gonna take a little break. Hold on, I'm gonna finish this.
Like, because I could trust somebody like that. I want to go talk to somebody like that. I can, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. We're creating that ecosystem of platforms where it's a safe place. I personally don't look for gotcha moments. That's not my thing. I feel as though there's a lot of content creators out there that look for gotcha moments. You can see it with their thumbnails. You can see it with their title. I'll be trying to not do that. I have to keep up, so my thumbnails sometimes are a little weird, a little funny, but I'm here for the artist. I'm here for promotion of good music, and I'm here to create an ecosystem that is reverse from what we've been seeing. And I think Curtis has been saying this a lot, that we have to keep pushing. We have to keep providing a platform for people to come to see, like, yo, that dude is X, Y, and Z. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna do more reviews. I'm gonna do more of this, even if the views don't come. But that's why we built this system, so you guys can support us, so we can, you know, provide a space for these people to come. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to just stay in my house. That's why I watch what I say, because I want to actually meet these people. I actually want to talk to these people. I want to exchange energy. I want to see, you know, I want to be out there. I want to go to these events. I want to talk, you know, because I started out going outside. I had a very popular sneaker video to where I had the mic and I was outside in like 2010, 2011. Before people were doing that, I was outside asking people what their favorites. I was going to the sneaker releases and I was asking them what's their favorite sneaker, what's their favorite is, getting them time on the camera. I like having a cultural conversation. The gotcha moments are great. The gotcha moments are fun, but I want to talk about the music. I want to get back to the music. I don't want to get back to us kicking each other's back ends over and over and over again and talking about the negativity.
You tell me the other people that you got coming in here, and that verifies exactly what I feel. It's like, oh, that nigga want to come talk to you too? I that'll surprise me. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, see, that'll surprise me. So
I've been told them I bamboozled them. Like, Mick, I've been told the audience, I said, yo, probably came here because of the battle. That's cool. I'm putting the vitamin in the brownie though, and you're gonna have to take the whole brownie and just enjoy that. Like, I'm here to talk hip hop. I'm here to talk lyricism. I'm here to talk to the most elite writers that I can talk to, because if it wasn't for YouTube, I'd be doing this anyways, because I just have a passion for listening to things that make me say,
if it wasn't, shout out to Curtis, if it wasn't for YouTube, I would be doing this anyway. Brother, this is literally what I've been doing my whole life. Everybody that knows me knows, like, yo, like, they've been hitting me up from high school, like, bro, remember that time we had that heated conversation and the teachers got involved? One of my teachers, Mr. Lewis, he put me on the Grateful Dead. He was like, yo, you like Jay-Z? I was like, yeah. He was like, do you remember that line? He said, I'm rap Grateful Dead. And he was like, everybody's like, what you mean rap's Grateful Dead? And he was like, bro, I got a fly in here, bro. Oh, God, it's summertime, South Carolina. You can't leave your door open. About to be summertime, you can't leave the door open for 2 minutes. But he was like, he said it in, I'm rap's Grateful Dead. I started listening to Grateful Dead because of my teacher. I used to have teachers getting involved in the conversation. In the lockers, they're like, yo, y'all gotta calm down. We talking about Boosie. We talking about Lil Wayne. We talking about Cameron. We talking about Mace. We talking about everything. That's always, so if it wasn't for YouTube, you would catch me arguing with somebody. The way I made my best friends in life. I remember my best friend, Justin. One of my best friends, Justin. He from Ridgeland, South Carolina. Shout out to Just. Bro, we became best friends because we just started talking about J. Cole during closing time. all the way back in 2011, 2010, where this person wasn't as big. He was like, bro, you know about J. Cole? I'm like, yeah, J. Cole, he's like, yo, he from North Carolina. I said, he he went to New York. That's why he sounded like a New York artist. We started talking about him. Boom. Some of my old heads, I'll be rapping Jay-Z. Like, what you know about Jay? What you know about this? That's how we create culture. That's how we create community. It was always been for me, sneakers and hip hop. That's literally how I made my best of friends. This is dope. I love this shit.
How did you do that?
I hope you extend to
I love this shit.
to a authority
I love this shit.
in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that niggas go to, because we need more people like you in this space.
And
like,
Curtis been cooking
with your thought process, with your respect, with your honor, with your experience. You shut yourself because it comes through. And I think that's why, at least the 2-3 months that I've been following you, I've seen the growth on you in your shit the way I don't know what you see on your end, but at least in the time that I follow you, I've seen growth. So
Every day I wake up and this is more.
It's got to be other people recognizing the value in how you do what you do, just like I am. So
I've been learning. I
appreciate you.
Man, I appreciate you. I've been learning not to question God on anything, because I bet a goal this year. Anytime you see a hashtag, anytime you see the comments that they say RR, that's retire.
Retire Rochelle. We got to retire Rochelle. Shout out to Rochelle. We got to retire Rochelle. Shout out to Curtis.
Retire Rochelle. That is one of my goals, is to retire my mom this year. And by any means, I'm going to make that happen. I want it to be legal means, so keep on supporting this channel. I would prefer it to be legal means.
I don't want to have to run up in nobody's house, put a gun to their spouse.
But if it get tricky, yeah. You ever seen Set It Off? Yeah. I don't even know what that means. You seen Dead Presidents?
No, Set It Off is it. Because I say it all the time. I be telling the homies, we have a little play or something. I be like, I need that money.
DIY.
Man, shout out to Curtis King. Make sure y'all go follow Curtis King, man. He's putting in that work. That man is putting in work. Yes, sir. He's putting in work. He putting in work. He putting in work. Curtis is putting in that work. So, man, I got a couple of y'all in here. I got 200 people in the house, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Appreciate y'all for being here, man. I'm gonna go read some super chats, man. Then we're gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna have a conversation with y'all, and we're gonna talk, man, because I feel as though, man. Man, I this is amazing, man. I think I said from one artist to another, I appreciate the work. Shout out to Shadow54. Appreciate you. Please stop putting Fantano in the hip hop category. Jimbo Strint, appreciate you $2 for show. Mick Jenkins definitely hit the nail on the head with the chef metaphor. It ruins the experience when it comes to a new album and your expectations. Appreciate the $5 chat, AJ Taylor. Appreciate that. Oh my goodness, we got somebody with some money. Hold on. We got somebody with some money.
Money.
Oh man, Sell TV. I appreciate that. Ooh, I appreciate the $50 donation.
Here comes the money.
Here we
Do
go.
a little dance for
Money
you.
talk.
Here comes the money.
Hey, shout out to you for the $50 donation. He said, Lil Russell has mastered social media. Mick Jenkins is a great rapper, but average brand. No social media footprint. Hip-hop media and rappers are partnerships of lift ones that loves the culture. Yourself, company man, dead end. We got to take accountability for the current state. That is a fact. And that's the main reason why I put the old people there, because the old people going to get the clicks. The DJ Vlads in the Adam 22s, and we have to get our faces to be clickable. That's why y'all don't see y'all don't see me on the thumbnail like that a lot. Y'all don't see me doing that because I don't think people really know me yet, and I really don't want them to know me yet until I'm maybe at 100,000 subscribers. My goal this year is to get to 100,000 subs. That's my goal. I'm at like 41,000 right now. My goal is to get to 100,000. I want that plaque. I want to remove that thing right there. That this Hulk Wolverine, and I want to put that plaque there. So it is on us. Sell TV, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, because it is on us. It is on us. And yes, this is what my whole point was. We have to make sure we got to keep these artists. You got to be visible, bro. You got to be visible. You have to have some visibility, and you have to connect with some of these guys like myself and others, because we want you to put out the right message. We want people to understand why it is you are putting this project out. Saba, I want more from Saba. Saba is awesome. He is awesome. I want more from him. I want to know more whys. No ID. Of course, we got to know more. Where's the rest of the conversation at? We need that. We need you to have the conversation, my brother. You know, we need you to have the conversation. Cell TV again with the $1.99 donation. Side note, Mr. Morale GNX. I still go back to Mr. Morale. I like Mr. Morale. I don't know if I agree with that yet, but yeah, Mr. Morales, I prefer that because the conversation on it is just crazy. Now, should it have been shorter? Yeah, but it was a double disc. It was a message. It was a purpose. GNX has got some slaps on it though. I ain't gonna take away from GNX. AC, just subscribe. Need this on a daily. I appreciate the $2 donation. Thank you. I found most of y'all because of the battle. It's been fun supporting your different videos. Keep up the fun, good work. Miss AB, I appreciate you. Thank you for the $10 donation.
Here comes the money.
Thank you. All right, let me get back to what y'all talking about here. Let's talk about the live chat. Gen X, thank you for telling me about the live chat versus the top chat. I ain't know, because I'm still an old man. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, we have to promote these artists, but these artists also have to promote themselves. There shouldn't be any reason as to why I have to search for Saba interviews about this project. I need more from Saba. You know, so it's a give and take. The fans have to come out and support, but the content creators and the artists have to make sure that they are following where the support is. They aren't just looking for the numbers, because for a while we played a big numbers game, and I didn't understand the numbers game, because for me personally, the numbers games never made sense, right? Because these artists will be everywhere, but they'll go on the Vlad interview, they'll go here, they'll go there, and then they won't sell 3,000 copies. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, a lot of what's happening is that a lot of people have been looking at hip hop for a lick. A lot of these media people, they looking at hip hop for a lick. So yeah, they're going to promote the salacious things. And that's because that's where the most money is at. So it's a give and it's a take. I really, really love the Saba project right now. That's what I'm listening to. That's what I'm promoting. If you haven't listened to it, definitely go listen to it. Professor Sky did a review on it. It was amazing. But we definitely have to, was anybody able to caught? I'm missing some stuff. Hold on, let me see something. But yeah, what are we saying in the chat, man? What are we saying in the chat? Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. There's over 240 people. Make sure you hit that like button. So Rock, you are not late. We are here. I'm going to go as long as I can. I got to go to the gym. I got to go play some basketball. It is Friday. I want to chill. You get what I'm saying? It's about to be a new month. So I appreciate y'all being here, man. I'm going to do this every Friday. Make sure you join to become a member, because members only, more than likely my Wednesday slot, I'm going to be doing members only on my Wednesday slot. So we have to do more on supporting each other, man. We have to do more on supporting each other, man. Dog Ninja, I see you. I appreciate the $4.99 in the chat. Appreciate you. You need that noti bell on. Always miss when you start lives. Put that notification bell on, Dog Ninja. Every Friday at 9:15, 9:30, I'll be live, man. Getting y'all through the week, man. But this is an important conversation, man. I feel as though the last few years in hip hop, everybody's been looking for this big gotcha moment, man. The fans, y'all have to start supporting. Y'all have to start supporting the music. If you want people to be more moral, if you want people to have high morals, you need to go to the church. If you're looking for people to speak on your behalf, you need to go to your politicians and your local officials, or you need to become a content creator, right? I see a lot of comment dwellers attacking. If you feel that strongly, create the conversation. We need more women in the space. We need more women. If you're a woman and you want to get into content creation, it ain't gonna take you much. All you need is a phone. Dude's gonna follow it, especially if you're cute. You get what I'm saying? So you just need to be a part of the conversation, right? Because I can't speak for all women content creators. I can't speak for all women listeners. I can't speak for all West Coast listeners. I can't speak for New York listeners. I can't speak for all South Carolina listeners. We want people. So we have to show up and support, and we have to, tag, like, comment, subscribe. All of that stuff is important because we are fighting the algorithms. And don't get me wrong, the algorithms has been promoting everybody. They've been promoting everybody. We've been finding each other. So shout out to the algorithms. We all found each other, but we also have to continue to push the conversation because the algorithm's going to go where the money at. The algorithm going to go where the money at. So, we have to hold these musicians accountable, man. And I feel like Curtis is a space. Curtis, I saw what you said. I'll definitely come on the channel. I want to do a thing with Professor Sky. I've been meaning and listening to that. I want to do something with them. These are the three people. Professor Sky reached out. Curtis has been reaching out. And then, what else? I want to do as many collabs as I can. So if you a smaller content creator, hit me up. I would love to promote you. I'm just now getting more familiar with everything as I've gone full time. You know what I'm saying? As I'm going full time, I'm still getting familiar with everything. Shout out to Big Zoe. Me and Big Zoe is working on something. A lot of content creators. Hold on, let me see something. My brother said my knees are shot. I bet your knees are. Yeah, oh man. A lot of content creators out here are doing amazing work, and we're trying to keep the conversation on music, but y'all gotta support us, man. Y'all got to support. So, if y'all want anything from me specifically, y'all can always hit me up on other social media platforms. I'm listening. I want to see. I want to know what people are talking. I want to know what people want to talk about. You get what I'm saying? I have a lot of suggestions. I've heard, some people have reached out to me about certain suggestions, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I've reached out to a lot of artists. Y'all gotta understand that too. Some of these artists, they ain't who they say they are. Some of these artists don't want to do the work. Some of these artists just want to put out their music and hope everybody comes to them. You get what I'm saying? I got notebooks, collections. Yo, get out there, yo. Consider it throwing my dog ninja. Get out there, man. I know you ain't making no chicken on Twitter, on Elon Musk's app. Come out here, bro. Come out here. We need more content creators. We need more that are pushing the message, pushing good music, pushing different music. We need more women content creators. We need more younger content creators. What's going on in the young world? I'm 30 for the third time. I need y'all to show me what's going on. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm very accessible via Instagram. You can always get in my Instagram DMs. I even check the other messages. I've been listening to a artist. I think his name is Sean Gard. I've been listening to him. I've been listening to a lot of different artists. You get what I'm saying? Where he at? Let me see what his name is. I've been listening to an artist named Valley. Been listening to him. Shout out to him. He sent me over some work. Mark Sanders, I've been listening to. His name is Sean Gard. I've been listening to him. There's a lot of artists out there, man. But it's a community, and we need each other to push this community forward. You get what I'm saying? We need each other to push this. And whatchamacallit, Big Zoe, I'm still working on hitting you up. But we need more content creators, man. We have to push forward. I'm very accessible on Instagram, my Twitter DMs. I'm still trying to figure out Discord. I'm looking to start a Discord. But man, these conversations that Curtis is having is very important. It's extremely important. So we gotta hold each other accountable, man. We're creating a community. It ain't easy. We are fighting the Vlads. We are fighting, the people with the big money, the big budgets, and things like that. So we gotta support each other, man. If it's something y'all want me to talk about. We gotta we gotta talk about it. Crack never advertised. Crack was advertised, man. Who said Fly Mama? Crack was advertised. What you talking about? Them deer advertisements was advertised. Boy, go back and look at the drug commercials, boy. Listen. Them deer and all them advertisements, they did have ads. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta hold these kind of artists accountable because we need more visibility. Cell TV said it the best. I need more from Mick Jenkins. I need more interviews. I know people don't want content created, but you gotta stay visible. And I always tell people, and nowadays people want to fall in love with you. People want to see more of your life. People want to see who you are. And then they'll always support the music. So Lil Russell is really good at that. I support Lil Russell. I support Lil Russell because I see him all the time. I see him working. And if he don't have a song I like that week, he will have another song I like the next week. So I support him heavily because He is constantly in your face. You get what I'm saying? And The Tipping Point is a book that I always reference by Malcolm Gladwell, How Little Things Make a Big Difference, because word of mouth is the number one way for things to get around. No, word of mouth is still the number one way people could get things pushed forward, get things pushed to the masses. We have to continue to speak what we want to hear. You know, we have to do that. So amazing conversations, man. Amazing conversations here. We are trying to get to 50K. We're on the road to 50K by the end of the year. We want we want 100,000, man. I don't know how we gonna make it happen, but we gotta make it happen, man. I want that $100,000 black, man. I want that thing, boy. That's one of my biggest goals. So shout out to my moderators in the chat. Word of mouth is still the best way to push things. It's the best way. So let me see. Shorty G better than Lil Russell. Never heard of Shorty G. Shorty G got to put himself out there more. And that's the thing. There probably are people better than Lil Russell. It's not my job to find them. It's not always my job. I'm 30 plus. I got a family. You got to put yourself in front of me. I'm doing all different type of things. I got money moving over here. I got money moving on YouTube. You got to put yourself you got to put yourself in the running. There's always a wiser brother up north better than Jordan that ain't get that break. Right now, if you could play basketball really well, you better have a camera. Devontae Frigga is not in the NBA, but I know Devontae Frigga all the time. I watch him all the time. He got motion. He got juice. He not in the NBA. He on YouTube. So there's no excuse. Artists have to become more visible because there are people like me that want to promote them. There are people like y'all in the chat that want to push them. They got to put themselves in. They have to show some visibility. So are the fans trash or is the media trash? Y'all tell me. I think this new wave of media that is coming out, myself, Curtis, the company, man, Professor Scott, we're doing a really good job of, and I watched the views. Justin Hunt did a video, which it's funny, right before he did it, I was just about to do a reaction to it. It's Proof's son. I forget his name, but it's Proof's son, Proof from D12. He did dope freestyles. He did two, like an on the block freestyle, and then a freestyle where I forget the freaking other song. But he did two freestyles that were dope. Justin reviewed them, and the views wasn't all the way there. So a lot of the times we be putting out the stuff, but the views don't be there. We be putting out the different concepts, but the views don't be there. But when we kicking Drake back in, or when we doing all this other stuff, when we talking about that, people show up. So it's a give and a take. You know, the media, we ain't doing this for free. As much as I love hip hop, and yes, I will do this for free. Don't get me wrong. I do it for free all the time. Me and my brother's gonna talk trash no matter what. But people have to show up. So it's a give and a take. It's a give and a take, man. It's a give and a take. Hold on, I'm talking trash to my brother. It's a give and a take, man. You know, it's a give and a take, man. We have to, you know, and I noticed that even in the sneaker community. I come from the sneaker community. A lot of the times, the sneaker community, if you just talking about the sneakers and you just keeping it passionate about the shoes, people don't care about that. But as soon as some sneaker drama or somebody got fakes or I exposed this person, and you be like, oh, exposed, you got the little, it's like people will run to that. You get what I'm saying? So it's all on, if we want to create a community, if we want to get rid of the Vlads, we have to show the support, you know? And as I'm finding ways to, man, I got a couple of concepts that I'm working on next week that are going to be new concepts to the space that I know at first is probably not going to get a lot of push, but I'm gonna still do them because I want to start talking. I want to start having other conversations, right? A lot of the artists are scared to drop right now. Good, because we're looking. And right now that Saba project, it passes the sole stamp of approval. That ass backwards, it passes it. That SSA, ass backwards, that thing passes it. So I want to start promoting more artists and stuff like that. And you guys got to show up because I watch some of the Professor Sky's interviews. I watch some of them. Some of them don't get the views, the reviews, and, you know, the real hip hop conversations. So we got to start showing up for more stuff than the salacious. But it's also on us content creators to offer that palette, to change that tongue palette, because that's That's another thing. Sometimes you got to cleanse your palate, and I feel as though this beef has cleansed a lot of people's palates, right? So, shout out to Curtis King, shout out to Mick Jenkins for doing that dope interview, and we here, man. We are here to try to create something different. We are here, man. Curtis has been going crazy. I watched his interview with Daylight the other day. Dope interview. We gotta offer that balance, man. I'm watching man, Big Zo just did it. He just posted it. It's crazy. Big Zo just literally 28 minutes ago frustrated with hip hop media. I don't know what he said in that conversation, but it probably is more so. It probably is more so on what I was saying. It's more so on the things that I've been saying as far as we try to offer that alternative, but if y'all not showing up, man, y'all gotta show up. Wayno be having dope conversations about hip hop. Rob Markman be having dope conversations about hip hop. You get what I'm saying? What's the one that DJ Head, Elliot Wilson, and Jeremy Heck do? They be having dope conversations. I'll see them do a dope interview. I seen them do a dope interview with will.i.am, and nobody watched it. The views wasn't crazy like that. And I was like, dog, will.i.am. I'm going to find it right now. will.i.am. will.i.am. Hold on. Go back. will.i.am did a dope interview with, let me see, DJ Head. I'm going to put in DJ Head because I forget the name of the show. Dope show. What's it called? It just says, the Bigger Picture Podcast. Yo.
The Girl Made.
This only got 37,000 views. Yo, this only got 37,000 views, bruh. This only got 37,000 views. Dope ass.
I like the video.
will.i.am conversation.
Live on ESPN. Wow. So we did a lot of
dope conversation. Gave us a lot of knowledge on hip hop. Only 37,000 views, and it's been up for 3 weeks. Come on, we gotta support that, bro. We got to support that. Now, y'all know how I feel about Elliot. Elliot unblocked me, so shout out to Elliot. Shout out to Elliot Wilson. I never said anything disrespectful to Elliot Wilson. All I said was I thought his interview style was a little boring. It was a little dry. I feel as though he gave softball interviews. But Elliot Wilson is freaking dope, even though he be low-key hating on Casanat and all of them. Why people be going to Casanat? Everybody watch the Casanat stuff. Casanat just be, it's fun too. I like Casanat. I like what he does. But that's not hip hop. That's not you're not gonna get the in-depth interview for hip hop. And I also look at the artists to where, artists, if y'all want the conversation to not be about just the numbers and just trolling, y'all gotta come to a place where we actually talking about other things other than trolling. So it's a give and a take. But this is a dope interview, bruh. Dope interview, bro. Dope interview. A lot of the clips, some of the clips went viral, but they be talking that real. So we gotta make sure the bigger pictures, we gotta do better about what these people are doing. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. Gillian Wallow, and sometimes Joe Budden. Sometimes Joe Budden be having real dope hip hop conversations, but everybody just look for the salacious trolly stuff. So I'm gonna watch the Will Smith interview with Gillian Wallow. You get what I'm saying? Because Gillian Wallow, I gotta give them their credit. They be doing some dope interviews, but there's so many different things, man. Play Ain't It Funny by the Bay Bros, Shorty G. It's some real shit by the same independent small artist. All right, okay, I'm gonna listen to that. I don't know if they're gonna demonetize me or nothing like that, but I appreciate the $4.99 donation. There's a lot of artists, man, but like I said, they gotta make themselves visible. They gotta start tapping in. If you're an independent artist, bruh, and you don't have more subscribers than me right now, you need to be tapping in with me, because I would love to support these guys. If y'all see them, tag them. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to talk to us. A lot of people don't want us to promote them. A lot of people don't want to, they want to charge us a fee. I had people either charge me a fee, ig me, don't respond to me. I hit up a lot of artists that I have respect for that aren't as visible as I think they should be. They gave me their phone number. I ain't getting no hair back. I ain't getting no say back. I texted them. I ain't getting no text back. And it's like, come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, hit us up. We got plenty of people out here, man. You get what I'm saying? And so we got to support and we got to promote each other, man. You get what I'm saying? We got to support, we got to promote each other. So, yeah, man, y'all got anything else? Y'all got anything else y'all want me to talk about, man? Because, I ain't going to keep y'all for 5 hours like I did last time. I ain't going to keep y'all for 5 hours like I did last time, man. I ain't. I do want to talk about how, I do want to talk about how, there are Christian artists out there. Everybody looking for Kendrick or Drake or whoever to be these people, but there are Christian artists out there. I just want y'all to know there are Christian rappers out there. We be holding everybody. We be holding content creators and we be holding the wrong people to the wrong standards. And like I said, this whole hypocrite conversation, that's what people want to talk about. Hypocrite. And I myself have fallen victim into this because I'm not watching all long interviews. I'm taking out clips. We got to stop clipping things up and we got to start having listen to the whole conversation, right? So I just want to say there are Christian rappers out there. Y'all can't listen to Christian rappers if y'all want somebody that's perfect with no smut on their jacket. But yeah, there's plenty, but there's plenty of up and coming artists, man. They gotta reach out, and I want to promote them. I want to platform them. I want to have a conversation with them. Please do women rappers who deserve a listen, man. No Name deserves a listen. And Pine, No Name deserves a listen. Rhapsody deserves a listen. People gotta listen to them. They gotta listen to them. Rhapsody did a dope freestyle. Hold on, let me go look at Rhapsody's Red Bull freestyle. Rhapsody did a dope freestyle with Red Bull. I think Curtis King looked at it the other day. I don't know if it's on. It might not be on YouTube. Let me see if it's on Instagram. But yeah, it's plenty of artists out there, man. We just gotta support them, man. When they drop merch, we gotta support the merch. When they go independent, we gotta support them independently. You get what I'm saying? We really gotta support these people when they show up for us because they be giving us dope content and we don't be supporting that shit. We gotta support it. You get what I'm saying? Again, shout out to Tammy in the chat. Shout out to Gen X Gemini. I appreciate y'all being here, man. But we gotta support this, man. We gotta support more of these artists. But let's see. We're gonna go on my things. But yeah, man, if y'all want to reach out to me, man, my email is in every description of every video is readmysoul.yt@gmail. Y'all can reach out to me. I want to start platforming more artists. I want to just talk to them and chill with them. I don't even want to really grill them and interview them. I want to know I want to know about, because for me, I'm an emotional person. I want to know more about their backstory. I want to know more about why hip hop, why this album, why this project. I want to know more. I want to know a lot more. I'm into that. I want to know more about the artist. I want to know the why. I want to know the how, the why, the when, the where. You get what I'm saying? That's what I want to learn. I want to learn more about artists. I want to know what happened when they was in 3rd grade and 4th grade and they got punched in the face or whatever. But yeah, this Rhapsody freestyle was fire.
I came in this motherfucker humble, I regret it. No grooming me, I made an honor without needing weddings. My aesthetic too comedic, I might get you niggas free. Lauren said you block the message anytime you blocking me. What's this talk of dick licking? All my LA homies love, this ain't East or West battles. This the real versus weak.
Rhapsody is a beast. She is a beast. She needs way more love and way more respect than she's getting, man. Shout out to Red Bull Music. Red Bull Music, Apple Music, hit me up, man. Hit me up. I need that check, man. Hit that check, man. I want to go to these festivals. I want to talk to these artists. I want to get in their face, ask them the tough questions, ask them some questions, have some fun. I'm gonna do this because you said it. You sent 199. If you send, hey, look, how much you sent already? Ain't It Funny by Bray Bros and Shorty G. By Bay Bros and Shorty G. How much you sent before? Send another $10, Grammy, and I'll play it. Send another $10 and you got it, my bro. Send $99.99. I'll pay it. I'll send it. I'll play it. I'll play it for you, boy. I'll play it for you, boy. Let me see. I got it queued up. Ain't It Funny? Go listen to that Rhapsody freestyle though. Ain't it funny? Ain't it funny? Ain't it funny? Bay Bros. You spamming it. Send $9.99. We'll send it. We'll put it. Eric the Architect interview would be dope. Appreciate the $1.99 chat. Ain't it funny? Man, these boys got 97 views, man. If it ain't good, man, we gonna clown you, dog. We gonna clown you, bruh. Grammy, send it $9.99. I might send it. I'll play it. Let me finish this Rhapsody, though.
Looking at my left and right, I'm only standing with Elise. Only standing next to niggas who say prayers before they sleep. Yeah. This woman's worth they didn't Maxwell. Fortunate for them, my master splinter, all my niggas shell. Battles I ain't fight alone. Fuck politics, I feel Michelle. I feel Michelle won't fool me once. Landed on this Eric beat.
City Fire.
Squatted and I took a dump. Shitting me, it cost to be this great. That's how I pay my sums. Walking with the ancestors. Yeah, I speak in tongues. I got my lick back. Got a Grammy without changing drums. I ain't have to change the drum.
Yo, Rhapsody got a Grammy for not change. I ain't had to change a drum. She kept it the real way. Okay, my man Grammy said he put the 919 in the super chat.
Here comes the money.
Hey, here comes the money.
Hide the money, y'all.
Hide the money, y'all. We gonna listen to this. My man Grammy been promoting this thing, and if you put your money to it, that means that means it matters. Is this the one, the Bay Bros right here? Shorty G, Serb, and Squeeze. We're going to listen to Ain't It Funny by the Bay Bros. Shout out to Rhapsody, man. She's super duper underrated. So we're going to listen to this. If y'all want me to listen to it, man, send the $9.99, man. If y'all want me to listen to a specific song, send the $9.99. We will listen to it today. It's Friday. Listen, I have no problem with doing that, man. I have no problem with listening to that, listening to the music. Hopefully, hold on. Let me make sure y'all can still see me. Hold on. Because sometimes YouTube be on that BS. All right. We're going to listen to that in a second. Hold on. Let me transition real quick while I do some behind the scenes work. Okay. Oh, okay. So we're going to listen to this Bay Bros. We're going to listen to this Ain't It Funny. Hopefully we don't get demonetized. And that's really, I was telling y'all to send the bread. So if we do get demonetized, we ain't really worried about that. So we're going to listen to this Ain't It Funny. Live reaction to Ain't It Funny by the Bay Bros. Make sure y'all go check them out. We're going to we're going to be honest in the chat now.
My check, 1, 2. We just laughing at this shit. This shit is real. My check, 1, 2, 1, 2. And Magic in the background laughing too. He's like, haha.
I'm liking the vibe. Grammy. I'm liking the vibe.
Ain't it funny? I remember days I used to mumble, trying to find the words to make cookies out of crumbles, fumbling and struggling through every damn ingredient. But now I got this perfect batch and they all want a piece of
Ain't
it.
It funny? Ooh, okay. It's giving me that back in the days when I was young. I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I really wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when it's giving me that kind of vibe. I'm liking it. This ain't that bad. Okay, let's keep it going.
We was in the streets, super hungry, stealing fucking anything for money, crossing paths, crossfade to go to higher up in class when it's ugly, recording hella covers cause it's comfy.
I said, damn, I came a long way from hard days, black nights, false crowns to a heartbreak, hood.
I like it because you can feel like you can hear them, they're clear. They're putting quality into this, man. They got 11 subscribers, man. Let's go run up to their subscribers, man. I like this, man. Provided you by DistroKid. This ain't bad. This ain't bad. How y'all feeling, chat? Let me know how y'all feeling. Let me know how y'all feeling in the chat. This ain't bad. I'm liking this. I'm liking this.
Princesses for weight as her crown. Feeling down while my boys around was how I held her down. Now.
Ain't it funny that we use the shadow as the clock and we mob? It don't matter who we are with our hands in the sky. We just try and be some stars. Ain't a problem. Who got problems? Ain't no problem at the park.
Shit, I find that kind of funny. That's
Ooh, this ain't bad. This ain't bad, man. This ain't bad. This ain't bad, y'all. This ain't bad, man. Yo, this ain't bad, bro. I like it. I like it. I'm loving the vibe. It's giving me that back in the days when I was young. I'm not a kid anymore. But yo, I'm liking that, bro. I'm liking that. This is not bad. Ain't it funny, yo?
real funny. They was laughing, now we laughing. Ain't that funny? I paid my own role. But the struggle saw first before the damn goal. That's
Ain't it funny?
That's real funny. They was laughing, now we laughing. Ain't that funny? I paid my own role. But the struggle saw first before the damn goal.
We just enjoying the days. Chilling in California, got a bag of marijuana on the way. We should get lost in the wilderness. Lose track of time, but not the vibe. Look at this.
I'm liking his vibe. He's switching up the vibe. He's switching up the flow. I'm liking that. Yo, I like this, bro. I like this, man. And this is what we got to do more of, man. We got to support more of these artists, man. Yo, yo, you get 180 people in the chat right now. Make sure y'all go run us up. If y'all like this, make sure y'all go run us up. You get what I'm saying? I'm liking the psychedelic vibe. I'm liking the back in the day when I'm liking that vibe. I feel as though the West Coast, man, the sound is for the West Coast right now. The sound is West Coast. I always love West Coast music. There is something you can't understand. If I can just kill a man, I like it.
Got how it luminesce. Just pat the new bowl, go hit it next. Look at the vision in full effect. These are the times that I won't forget. Isn't it funny how we was the kids running for it? Now we got that. Remember days, copping 5 sacks. Everybody just kick back. Freestyling over instrumentals, chilling with the homies, making dope tracks. Groovy. Ain't it funny?
Ain't it funny?
Ain't it funny?
Ain't it funny?
Yo, I like that. Ain't it funny? I like that. I like them little details. I like that.
Ain't it funny?
Ain't it funny?
Yeah, sir. Live in Brooklyn, where the old meets new. Gentrification of our nation, where they beat blacks blue. Who's got a clue? I think I'm finna relapse soon. You turn your back.
You say gentrification and about the system beating us up. You got me. You got me. So we got Ain't It Funny right here. This was suggested by one of the people in the chat. Shout out to Ain't It Funny. I'm going to let y'all go find the rest of this yourselves. I'm going to digest this myself. I don't want to give the whole song away. I feel like this verse is the verse. So we're going to finish this verse and then we're going to head out.
Who gon' cap you? Ain't it funny? So concerned with getting some money. Act like America is the land of cream and honey. But we clouded over here, it ain't looking sunny. A lot of kids can't get enough, fill up their tummies. Break my weed, roll my blunt, sit back, then I spark it up. Burn it down by the pound, you know I only smoke that loud. Who you is, what your name, too high to feel the Novocaine. Hey, ain't it funny?
I be chilling with my homies, my ancestors with me.
Oh, we got a lady on the joint. Oh, she about to crush it. I already know she about to crush it. Hey. Hold on. We got the who is this? Hey, who is this on there? Grammy, who is this on the track? I like this.
Never lonely, I keep them on.
Hold on.
Chilling with my homies, my ancestors with me. I'm never lonely. I keep them on me cause these niggas out here phony, no holding. My promises to the kids, I keep it golden. Ain't it funny? Promote elevation, keep your head high, baby. Ooh, we live in a nation. Well, like Serb said, it's gentrification. My nigga said he shiesty just to get the bacon. We ducking pigs to help old McDonald keep the plantation.
Yo, she is killing them. Bruh, she's crushing them. You said this is Shorty G, baby? Yo, Shorty G. She is killing the men. She is killing the fellas. But Buddy, her and Buddy just had they just killed a whole track. Hold on, let's start her over.
My ancestors with me, I'm never lonely. I keep them on me cause these niggas out here phony, no holding. My promises to the kids, I keep it golden. Ain't it funny? Promote elevation, keep your head high, baby. Ooh, we live in a nation. vacation.
Yes.
My nigga said he shiesty just to get the bacon. We ducking pigs to help old McDonald keep the plantation. I'm illustrating how the dream could be.
We ducking pigs to keep old McDonald's the plantation. What? Woo! I like that. See, this is the beauty of the platforms that we are creating. We can start promoting what we want to promote. Nobody heard this. They dropped this 3 years ago and got 97 views, man. Y'all make sure y'all go run them up. Tell them Reed sent you. Tell them Gray Hemi. I don't know. Listen, hooked on ebonics. You feel what I'm saying? But yo, this is what we have the power to do. You get what I'm saying? This is what we have the power to do. We have the power to push what we want to listen to. You get what I'm saying? That's what we here for. I like this shit. This is dope. Whoa.
So complicated.
And there's so many dope women rappers out there right now. There's so many dope women rappers out there right now, bruh. Come on.
All of my flows, I keep jewels in the basement. I take niggas and wake them up. The sleepwalk shit is dangerous. Niggas is funny as fuck. Wonder, the feeling is stuck. I can't get it off of my mind that niggas is missing a bus. Not me, cause a nigga on time. Niggas who wasn't with us. It's game time, and niggas ain't late. I'm probably just making that up. I'd rather talk to Marcus Garvey than to walk on Marcus Garvey. I'd rather speak to Fred Hampton, but they turned him to a block party. Now niggas can bang his block down and get gunned down or locked down now.
Bruh. Y'all hear this? Yo, y'all hear this, bruh? Do y'all hear this? Shorty is spitting that real, bruh.
If you even say his name, you gonna get shut down.
Diggable. Who said Diggable Planet? Somebody said, yes, Diggable Planet vibes. Yes. Oh my goodness. We beat to rap. What key beat to lock and bro. Oh my, definitely Diggity Planet vibes. I like that. I wish their comments wasn't disabled. The comments are disabled, y'all. But we gotta find a way to get to these people and contact them and let them know whoever Shorty G is, she took over the song, bro. Whoever the Bay Bros, are they all together? Are they all the Bay Bros? Cause like, bruh, this is fire.
I know I'm laughing, but it's tragic. We laugh to mask the pain. That's why all the jokes is bombastic. Like the bass too loud. Ain't it funny? Rap niggas think it come with the drama, but really it's the trauma they get from their own mama. Shorty.
Niggas acting funny like potato to potato. I be acting funny like tomato to tomato. Yeah, that's a veggie. Eat your veggies, boy, I give your ass a wedgie.
All right, bro. All right, hold on now. But I'm sorry, we're gonna end it off there. But yeah, yo, Shorty G took over the song and made it her song. Shout out to Shorty G. Shout out to the people here. Thank y'all for being here again. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We just vibing today. Today we just vibing. We're gonna give some light and we're gonna give some shine to the people. You know, this is what we here to do. This is what we here to do, man. I can't keep talking about it. I gotta be about it. So people donate in the chat. You know, and we're going to listen to what the folk donating. Thank you to everybody that is gifting memberships. I see you. Hibbs, I thank you for gifting the membership in the chat. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining the Good Readers Club. Thank y'all. Appreciate you, Hibbs, for joining the Good Readers Club. And I seen we had some other super chats here. Let's get off into it. I got 10 to play Eric, the what is it called? Sublime music video. Have you heard of him? What song is it? Eric the Architect, Sweet and Sublime music video. Okay, that's gonna be the next one. You put $10 in the chat. We're gonna listen to what you want to listen to, man. Let's give some of these local artists a little bit of shine. Don't run, y'all. Don't run. Y'all don't run, man. Y'all don't run. Don't leave. Stay up in here, man. Let's give some of these local artists a shot. Let's give them some fair criticism. You get what I'm saying? If they're not putting that fire out there, we gonna tell them. But that right there was fire, man. I give the track overall a solid 7 out of 10. But Shorty G, her performance was a 10 out of 10. She rocked that. And the dude before her too, 10 out of 10. So shout out to them. We're gonna get off into this. Eric, the Architect. What is it called? Sweet. I think that was a song. Sweet and Sublime. Okay. Oh, this man got a whole lot of whoop going on. Hopefully it's the right person. Is this the right person? Hold on. Let me make sure this the right person right here. High 3. Let me make sure this the right person. High 3. Still coming at the class. What's up, Professor Scott? We in here, man. We gonna listen to some local artists, man. We just listened to some local artists, man. They were really good. So let's switch it over. High 3, let me know if this is the right person right here. If this is the right video. Is this the right video? Featuring Eric the Architect? High 3, let me know. I'm gonna try to get to these super chats. If y'all got anybody y'all want me to listen to, man, any local younger artist without a name, put it in the chat. Put $9.99, $10 in the chat. We're gonna listen to some different artists today. We're gonna listen to some different stuff. More than likely, it'll be demonetized. And there's 2 verses, so this is the right one right here. Okay, we're gonna listen to it. Let's put it on.
Some people say that is the price you pay. They take your pride and they throw it away. Fell from my nose.
First of all, this is different. I like different. This is dope. Hopefully, I don't get demonetized for this. Hopefully, they don't cancel the thing for this. But this is dope. I like this. I like this.
Heavy weight on my chest. Go VHQ.
Ooh.
Get me out of this mess.
I'm with the gang, don't say what's up to me. It's ill advised, we don't play, we cut you deep.
Hey.
Civilized, but I save your life for free. That's alright with me, that's alright with me. Out of these villains, I'm the one that you like to meet. We roll deep, they don't even pick fights with me. The forecast changed up, we like the heat. That's why we win it every time, despite defeat.
Yo, the vibes on this. The vibes on this. The vibes on this is vibing. Hey, hopefully I'm getting through your Friday, man. It is Friday. It is the end of the week. The little break is almost there. We are listening to some music that people are suggesting in the chat. If you want to suggest anything in the chat, some local artists or some unheard artists that we want to promote, some good vibes. It's Friday. We're going to turn the vibes up. Man, I don't want to yap all day like I did last time, but I'm liking this. I'm liking this. This is it. I like this. I want y'all to be dancing, having a good time, having a good vibe. Any kind of music, man. Hip hop to me is everything, man. Hip hop borrows from everything. So to me, everything is hip hop. Not everything is hip hop, but I like music. Music is music. This is a vibe.
You can just be whatever we please. Who even cares? You are nobody. Knock on the door and I was in a priest.
Hey,
and the temperature drops.
Hey.
See my sidekicks.
Hey.
Doing their magic tricks.
Hey.
Watch out for my
Visuals on fleek too. Visuals on fleek.
bursting in the
Hey, Professor Sky, kill him with the dance move. Ooh. Hey. Yeah. Hey.
Out of the ordinary, my gang rally for peace. A vigilante in the mask that ran in the streets. A villain for the people.
Oh, Buddy is hard. I guess this is Eric. This is Eric the Architect. Fire. I love the name. I'm loving this, man. This is a rave, man. I need some lights in here. We need some light. This is vibe. And Buddy killing this.
Out of the ordinary, my gang rally for peace. A vigilante in the mask that ran in the streets. A villain for the people, the price you pay isn't cheap. It's my ability and what I portray is a beast. It come with threes like a trilogy. Honesty, continuity, vulnerable, but unruly. When I protected my unity and I don't even wear a cape. Jump in front of moving train, I don't play it safe. Baby, we communicate. Superpower, gotta levitate. I don't feel ashamed, no debate. Gotta tell them wait, real or fake. I can chef a plate, we can set a date. My gang big dog, your gang featherweight. Cruising. We ain't got a freeze time, make moments. Shake something, get funky, let's do it. So fast, free running, I'm bolded. Everything will stop if I'm clueless. Hey. The prototype, my affiliation was to take a hold tonight. See the club for
See, this is what we need more of, right? This is what we need more. We need more. We need difference. I think who was just saying this? Daylight was saying this about battle rap, to where there was so many different styles in battle rap. Now there are a few styles in battle rap. I feel the same with music. I feel once I heard G and X, I felt so happy that somebody, that's the reason why I like Kendrick's music. It's different. If you listen to a lot of the mainstream artists, they're giving you the same thing. They're all doing that triplet flow with that same Detroit style beat. They all do the same thing. They all say the same thing, spin the block, catch a op. Effing thoughts, all of that stuff. This is what we need. We need funk. We need to get back more to the funk. That's why I love To Pimp a Butterfly. Gen X, you're right. Tammy, we right. We need more. We need funk. We need something different in the hip hop space. We used to listen to music that was different. Slum Village was different than all of the, there was different music. Even what's the guy's name that says Goody Mob? No, was it Crime Mob? I forget their name. So they had that song with So What? He said, she said, he said, I heard this. Like, we had different music back in the days. Everybody had a different style. Bubba Sparks had a different style than Paul Wall. Paul Wall had a different style than Eminem. Even with our white boys, they still giving us the same. We need different music, man.
Like Dolomite, sing show you right.
Everything stops and the temperature drops. See my side kiss, doing about your dress. Had a watch out for my
W suggestion, man. W suggestion right there in the chat, man. Oh my goodness, man. This is freaking dope. I love it, my friend. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is dope. This is dope. Make sure you go check it out. Eric the Architect was the person on this song. This is called Sweet and Sublime by La Patrice. But we do have some other suggestions. Make sure you hit that like button, man. If y'all liking the content, man, I appreciate y'all for being here. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with Read My Soul. Man, we gonna make this a thing, man. We're gonna make this a thing to where we go listen to new music. I'm still taking donations, but after this one, after all that I get through the donations and the super chats, we're going to oh yeah, I heard a lot of Lord Racer. I heard a lot of the whole the GNX, all of the GNX remix that Curtis Thing did was freaking amazing. But let me get back to these super chats. I think we had a few other suggestions. So let's get to some of these suggestions. And we're gonna play the next suggestion, man. So make sure y'all hit that like button, man. It is Friday. Hopefully I'm getting y'all through y'all day. This person said, LaBake, I appreciate your $20 donation. Appreciate you.
Here we go.
$20 donations.
Money. He got money. Get it off.
$20 donations. Get Quinta.
You got money.
Hide the money, y'all.
He said, I watched the Collective podcast the other day and I was really impressed with the conversation. Also, the next generation hip hop start with you guys. The future of tomorrow starts now. That is a fact. I appreciate you. It says Ocean Views 2.0 Pell if you have time. We do have time. So we will listen to Dre Bennett. He said Ocean Views 2.0 by Pell. So let's go into that and then we'll get into the next super chat. I see Gen X Gemini put something there. And we got a Little Sim song. Needs some love. Play her new song Free. We'll get to that. We're gonna go to that, but we will. So we got Ocean View 2.0. Ocean View 2.0 by Pell. And we're going to drop in right on to that. Oh, man, this is 11 years ago. This man got all the views in the world. But, hey, it might be something you haven't heard before. So let's go give them some love.
Yeah. Take 100.
Again, shout out to Dre Bennett for the $10 donation. Oh, wait, wrong one. Appreciate that. Let's get off into this Pell.
8.
Dope visuals so far. I'm really liking the visuals so far. The vibes is up. The beat is very psychedelic, very crazy. I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
My addiction got me falling, crawling, hoping for some more.
That boy got his titties out, man. Come on, put that bird chest away. Put the bird chest away, my guy. Put the... No, I'm just messing with you. I like it. It sounds kind of like Allen Kingdom, Boogie. I'm liking it.
Yep. Taste defeat so bittersweet beneath your feet. You at the flow. Yep. Hitting rock bottom all the nights we slay forgotten. It's a journey to forever and you not a fan of stopping. Speeding down the fast lane, avoiding all the cautions. Non-believers hope we lost them, trying to live the life that's awesome. Think I'm getting jaded, homies wonder what it cost them.
Man, it's giving me that old school, like, yeah, that 2013 Chance the Rapper vibe. I'm rocking with it, man. I'm rocking with it. I like it. I like the visuals. The visuals is different, unique. I wish he would put his bird chest up, but other than that, it's decent. You know what I'm saying? He need to put the back in the chamber, but I like it. But I like the melody. I like it. I like it. This is not bad, man. I like that.
Tell my mama quit her worries, we gon' live without a problem. Tired of the waiting, living life without an option. Ocean view within my sights, I booked my flight and now I'm flying now.
Is it Mary Jane? Is it ecstasy? Is there anything that you want from me? Grinding up all night, I guess it's meant to be. Your dreams come true if you just believe. Is it Mary Jane? Is it ecstasy? Is there anything that you want from me? Grinding up all night, I guess it's meant to be. Your dreams come true if you just believe.
Your addiction got you falling, falling from the sky. Yep. Fight the feeling, now you preaching, reaching for something you've never tried. Yep.
Lust for drugs and fame, lust for girls who know my name. Louis frames, gold chain.
2013 is over 10 years ago. That's old school, dog. You old. Who said that in the comments? You old. You old.
Ice to cover.
I requested the wrong song. This one okay though. Which one you requested, bro? This is what you put in there. Hey, this is what we listening to.
Up the pain. Think that I'm the main.
But if y'all like that, man, y'all definitely go get that man some support. I'm kind of iffy about it. Kind of feels dated, but it's not bad. I like the vibe. I like what he got going on. It's not bad. He probably has some new stuff. He just need to put a shirt on, because showing that much bird chest on a Friday is yeah, he got to do that. But if y'all like that, man, make sure y'all go check that out. We got a few other man, you old. Y'all old. 10 years ago, old school now, bro. We old. Yeah, face it. 2013 years ago. You old now. And I'm just messing with y'all. It ain't that old. Yeah, it ain't that old. I was born in the 90s. I'm ancient now. Okay, so we're gonna listen to hold on, we're gonna switch back over. We're gonna listen to what Gen X Gemini. She said this isn't hip hop, but the song is dope. So that's what we're gonna listen to today. That's what we're going to listen to with her. Thank you for the super chat. It is petty as fuck. That's what it looks like.
I see you shining, but it don't feel right. Like a light that flickers in the dead of night. I said I'd take the high road, keep my peace. But let's be honest, I don't want you.
This is what is this? Lovely Slaughter. Lovely Slaughter. It is called Petty as F. Very, very Christina Aguilera, very Pink vibe.
Your release. Swore I'd wish you love, but I was lying through my teeth. Your happiness is cutting me, it's hard to breathe. I hope your new love's colder than stone, and you cry every night when you're alone. Oh, I know I said I'm fine, I'm done, but you're out there laughing, having fun. Guess I'm not the saint I tried to be. There's a demon in my heart, and
I'm glad she admitting it. Cause boy, listen, women be petty as fuck sometimes, bro. They be pettier than a man. When a woman get petty, boy, when a female get petty, when a lady get petty, ooh, boy, I swear, listen, lady get petty, she ain't gonna let you live it down now. I ain't gonna lie. Lady get petty, she ain't gonna let you live it down, boy. That hurt. When a lady get petty, that hurts. I like this guy.
Your dreams all shatter. Every I love you fades into disaster. No,
What?
I can't lie, I can't pretend. I hope you're fucking miserable till the bitter end.
Yo, it's your petty.
I see the pictures, yeah, you're living large. But karma's a bitch, and I'm in charge. I'll be the ghost haunting every move. Your shadow whispers what you tried to prove. Don't mistake my silence for grace. I've got daggers dancing.
A little bit of a different vibe, Not like she said, it's not too hip hop, but I like it. The vibes are definitely up. It gives that old 2000s feel that we be looking for in that alternative music scene. You know, that old punk rock stuff. That's nice. I like this.
Behind my face and every smile you fake, I hope it hurts, cause I'm throwing curses with every verse.
Very Katy Perry, very Lord-esque, like in that vein.
I know I said I'll let it go.
I like that. Thank you for putting that in the chat. We're going to go now to Little Sims. We're going to go down to Little Sims Free. Let's see what Little Sims got to go. I've been meaning to listen to her for a while. They've been saying that her new, like, she is dope. I've heard her in passing. So we're going to listen to that. My man Dog Ninja, thank you for putting that in the chat. We're going to give Little Sims that just released 20 hours ago. So if you haven't heard this from Little Sims, definitely make sure you go listen to Little Sims. I've heard plenty of great things about her. This is probably more in the vein of hip hop. She said they fire. She's black too. Oh, Shorty's black. Oh, we definitely got to listen to that. We definitely got to listen to her. That's dope, man. Thank you for putting that in chat, Gen X. Something a little different. But we like that, man. We like that, man. If y'all want some suggestions, if y'all want me to listen to some suggestions, y'all want me to put some stuff in there, man, go definitely put that in the super chat. Put a little $9.99, $10.99 in there, and we'll listen to it. Maybe next week I might make it like maybe $4.99 so people could, you don't feel as though you're spending that too much money. But you know what I'm saying? We gotta support the content creators. We trying to put people on. Let's do it. I'm rocking with it already. I'm as y'all know, one of my favorite artists is He Who Should Not Be Mentioned. I love the samples. I love the production. I'm a very production type of person. If your production ain't right, I almost throw out the whole project. Like if your production ain't right, if your samples and your beat selection and what them little bridges and them little hums and them little thing, if that ain't right, I ain't rocking with it. This is great.
I think that love is forgiving yourself. I think that love is offering your immediate help. I think that love is everything that we need in this world. I think the key is being honest and being yourself. I think love is understanding that people can change and loving them anyway through every stage. I read all about love, then I gave it to Jade. Love is sharing knowledge, there's so much to gain. Love is every time I put pen to the page. If I
Yes. Love is every time I put pen to the page. Some of these people don't be putting no love in it. Professor Scott says Sims is one of the best out. I just became a fan live on this. She's getting the download. I download all my music because unless when I'm out and about, when I go to the gym, when I go to the basketball court, when I go swimming, I make sure that I turn off my Wi-Fi. It's me time. When I'm doing that stuff, it's me time. I turn off my Wi-Fi. If my kids go away or my wife die or something, God forbid, if something happened to my family, they gonna have to get to me after. I make it to where it's like back in the days where you ain't have no Wi-Fi. I make it to where it's just the music. And it's just me playing ball. It's just me doing my thing. And yeah, I'm liking this. Yes, sir. Little Sims, huh?
I don't love what I'm doing and I'm hardly engaged, yeah. God, you love me though I am flawed. I know I'm not an innocent child, but I am yours. And if you're with me, you are safe. I know my body isn't immortal, but I am brave. I think you know it's real love when it's sincere. I'ma show 'em I ain't scared, eradicate fear, yeah. Said that we will never ever crash phone under pressure. Love your time, to do better. Love is something that you can't measure. No judgment, no pressure. It's your letter, your words for whoever. I think that fear is not trusting yourself. I think that fear is keeping true information withheld. I think fear can be exposed in abundance of wealth, and then creeps in when you're not loving yourself. Fear can be dressed in a form of protection. Fear can be the culprit of slowing progression. Can be impulsive and be an obsession. I think we fear all the answers, so we don't ask the questions, yeah. I think that shit is a lethal weapon. I think we fear being naked from the fear of rejection, of beauty.
Ooh. Ooh, I like that.
Is in the eye of the beholder. Then why are we obsessed with seeking perfection? Fear probably hear this and feel exposed. Fear works best when love isn't close. But love will never judge you because of your pain. Look in the mirror and say I love you unconditionally every day. Said that we will never ever crash phone under pressure. Love guitar, use it to do better. Wishing that the love would set us free. Love is something that you can't measure. No judgment, no pressure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I need more information on Lil Sims, man. This is dope, man. Is she on Spotify? Lil Sims, more than likely, she's on everything. It says it right here. Listen to Lil. Yeah, she's on everything, man. She's getting a subscribe from me. She's getting the like. That is dope, man. Wow, she is dope, bro. This is dope, man.
Your letter, your words for whoever. Wishing that the love would set us free. Said that we would never ever crash fold under pressure. Love guitar, use it to do better. Wishing that the love would set us free. Can't hold me down cause I've always been. Why they always wanna hate when the love is? Hear me now, mic check, it was 1, 2. One mobile, one enough, so I had to get. I remember when they said nothing in life is equals. I like that shit. When your soul is. MJ said he got the tunes, I should pull up at. Every time I bust a lyric, I've been feeling so. Every time I'm on the stage, I've been feeling so. Auntie said me when she called me from my
that joint hard. Hey, put the books in the chat if you feeling that right there. That free part, the way she flipping that free, man, y'all gotta put some books in the chat for that, dog. Yo, dog, put some books in the chat for that. That is fire how she flipping. I'ma pull up at free, 1, 2, free. Oh, that joint hard. She probably the first UK Dog Ninja. She probably the first UK artist that I'm rocking with. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't mind Central C. I don't mind some of them out there, but it's just not, you know, the loose in the lip in the cannon, in the end, and in my minds and them. Like, I ain't like that. But books in the chat for Little Sims, man. Books in the chat for Little Sims, man. That is dope. I like the way she flipping that, man. Man, yo. Dog Ninja. Yo. Yeah, man. If you don't want to do content, come up here, man. I'll invite you on, man. We can talk music, Dog Ninja. If you want to get a little feet wet, yeah, man. Yeah, man. W's in the chat, man. W's in the chat. Books in the chat. I'm gonna get back to what's the song you really wanted. Make sure y'all join the Good Readers Club. Make sure you hit the like button. What's the song that you wanted to do? Where you at? You wanted to play a different song than what was provided. Hold on, let me find that. Yeah, man, that is where it's at right there. I love that right there. Okay, yeah, Bennett. Let's see what Bennett wanted. We're gonna go back to Bennett. Ain't no refunds, Bennett. Ain't no refunds, Bennett. But we're gonna get you a refund today. This is the song Dre Bennett wanted to play earlier. I got it right here. This is the song Dre Bennett wanted to play earlier. Ain't no refunds, Dre, but we're gonna give you one because I rock with you, man. But yeah, Put some books in the chat. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, ring those notification bells so y'all can be notified whenever I release a video, man. We're gonna make some fun out of this, man. I'm gonna play a song. I'm gonna play maybe 2 or 3 songs that I want y'all to hear from the Saba project that I really liked. We did listen to Saba on my members only. Gen X Gemini picked a dope song, which is, I think it was Drive. What's it, Drive? I think it was Drive. I do YouTube Music. Shout out to YouTube Music. I think YouTube Music is the best bang for your buck. I think YouTube Music is the best bang for your buck, especially if you watch YouTube. To me, it's just the perfect thing. You get YouTube Music for free. You get YouTube Music, and you also get YouTube Premium, so you don't have to watch advertisements. So I think YouTube Music is free. So we're gonna, shout out to YouTube Music. I want to do something with YouTube Music. You know what I'm saying? But this is what Dre Bennett wanted me to play, so we're gonna listen to it.
You don't wanna fight, not tonight, so we both keep smiling.
This is called Vanilla Sky by Pell.
And apply gratitude to our lives, guess we'll both not trying. Yeah. Seen a different world up close, living through a dream, I'm woke. I'm gonna make mistakes, I know, but I'll never ever change my course. Tell me what I wanna hear, feel too good. Oh, tell it to me nice and clear.
Yeah, I'm rocking with this a lot more, bro. I'm rocking with this a lot more. Ups. Yes, this is really good. I like this so far.
So I'm not misunderstood.
Very, very Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi is one of my favorite artists that I don't talk about no more. Moonlight, one of my favorite artists. Kid Cudi, I love him.
Drop my little 2 cents. I know this just a business that my passion gets confused with. My pimpin' part of the problem, but motherfucker solution. Make the money in Oxford, then probably blow it in Houston. Niggas paying for pussy, but taxing for whack versus I audit the competition like something done come up missing. Fingers just started itching. Lotion can't really fix it. Throw money at me, I catch it. Don't worry about how to pitch it. I'm gifted, but you knew that from the beginning, huh? Stay missing home, but I'm grown, so I'm getting by. Even eating soul food like it's 95. Feel it's do or die. Cause the man with the most to offer is often the overlooked. Spend days.
Whoa, the man with the most to offer is often the overlooked. I like that right there. This is better. This feels, yes, Chance type, new era. This is very Chance. Kid Cudi is a guy named Alan Kingdom that had a few dope projects back in the days. From Chicago. Very Saba, like it.
At the library, now I'm often overbooked. No juking inside my movements, but haters is often days at the library, now I'm often overbooked. No juking inside my movements, but haters is often shook. These women fishing for ballers, but baby, I'm off the hook. Aware of my social status, like whites aware of my blackness. Slaving to get a piece, tell master to kiss my ass. It's too perfect, avoid in practice. But my OG told me work, so I'ma hold it down like I'm drowning. What I'm worth, I put in work. Tell me what I wanna hear, cause the truth don't feel too good.
Bro, this hard. This hard. Dre Bennett, you welcome.
Tell it to me nice and clear, so I'm not misunderstood. it make you better. I ain't giving you a lecture, but these words will live forever. Usually I wouldn't.
Yes, sir. That's one of them ones right there. Dre Bennett, no, thank you. Thank you for sharing that with the audience, man. That was a lot more feeling and a lot better than that first song. That first song was decent, but that was the one. Vanilla Sky. Thank you. Gen X put it in the chat if y'all want to go over there and support the man. Tell him Read My Soul sent you. Tell him the chat sent you. Tell him Dre Bennett sent you. Or is that Dre Benoit? Might be Dre Benoit. I don't know. Chris Benoit is one of my favorite wrestlers. But yeah, man. Fire, bro. Fire, man. Y'all can always, put the donations in the chat. Send me a Cash App if y'all loving the content. Everything is appreciated. $1, $2, $3. I appreciate y'all, man. Join to become a member. Dang, that's dope. I'm gonna play a few Saba songs and then I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go and try to get my Friday kicked off. Yeah, man. This is what we can do with our platform. This is what we can do with our chat. If you want me to listen to a song, we need a Discord. How do I do a Discord? I'm gonna ask Big Zo, how do I start my own Discord? I think I have one. Dog Ninja, you gotta tell me, how do I start one? I don't know how they like invite people or do all that stuff. I'm still relatively old school. I'm gonna start one though. The Good Readers Club Discord. I'm gonna make that a members thing. So if you become a member, we can start having. If you are a member or you become a member, I will put it in Discord. I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna ask one of my homies that's in the collective with me. How do I do a Discord? How do I start it out? Because I'm still unfamiliar with that, but I definitely do want a Discord. Gen X, many people want a Discord. Yeah. I'm a definitely. We got a Discord. I'm gonna definitely do it. If y'all YouTube University if necessary. Oh yeah, I'm a YouTube it. I'll probably get that done today. I'm pretty sure I started one. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start one. What? Get a big what? Yeah, we definitely gonna because I don't know if I do have one or like I set up one. Hold on, let me double check. I'm gonna double check because it says Good Readers Discord. Now, do I just invite people? Because it's got Good Reader Discord, and do I just send people invites? Hold on, give me 1 second. I can copy the link and share it on socials. Boy, you see me? Hold on, wait. Let me switch over. How do I invite y'all to the Discord? My grandson usually do this for me. My grandson usually put me in the Discord. I drop the link. Hold on, let me drop the link real quick for y'all. Because, on Thursdays, my grandson, on Friday, my grandson is busy on Friday. So I usually get my next door neighbor, but my next door neighbor got a real job. He a landscaper, and on he landscape, he get home, he be so tired. I don't even want to ask him for nothing. But when I bring out these spectacles, I can figure it out. So let me go ahead. Let me go get this Discord link to y'all, cause my grandson, he ain't gonna be here for a while. I don't want nobody. I ain't asked for all of this. See, Discord be doing all this stuff. I'ma add y'all on the Discord, but you gotta be a member. Okay, let me see here. We got the Good Readers Club right here. I can see that right there. Go to the Good Readers Club. Shoot friends, add a friend. Okay, we got it. We gotta put it up. I'm pulling it up now on the screen right here. Dog Ninja's a part of it. Dog Ninja, if you don't mind helping me out. Okay, let me see. I'm still getting used to all of this stuff here. Where we at? Good Readers Discord. Invite people. Server settings. Privacy settings. Invite people. How do I invite? Okay, there we go. Right there. We're going to hit the copy and paste. I think I got it for y'all there, folks. Here we go. Grandma Soul in the building. Grandma Soul. Yes, sir. Okay, here we go. I think I got think that's the link is right there. That link should be right there in the chat. Y'all should be able to see that link, sir. And when you do it, make sure you become a member. I'm gonna make it members only. Now I'm gonna figure out who a member. But I want y'all to be respectful. That's it right there. Discord is in the chat. Discord in the chat right there. Make sure y'all be respectful. Make sure y'all be respectful when you join now. I'm gonna figure out a way to make it members only. I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna make sure I do it. I'm still learning. Now let me stop. Let me stop, y'all. I'm a clown. Y'all already know I'm a clown. I'm still learning though. Gen X Gemini, she joined just now. She had come up on my screen right there. Now let me get into some of this this Saba. I posted a link, dog ninja. I appreciate you. I just posted the link. Link in chat to the Discord. Join the Discord. I'm probably gonna make a Discord for just everybody, and then I'll probably make a private Discord for just members. And once I figure that out, I'll leave it up there. Yeah, of course, Gen X, if you don't mind, of course. If you don't mind, Gen X, I gotta find your Cash App, man. I gotta give you a little something. I gotta give you a little something. But the link is in the chat right there. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna get into some of this Saba, and then we're going to you know what I'm saying? We're gonna clear it out so y'all can get to the rest of y'all day. Hopefully, I'm providing y'all with that great content that's getting y'all through y'all day. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all being here, man. Like I said, this is gonna be an every Friday thing. The Discord is gonna be available. Everybody, y'all can go in there. We can just have music conversations in there, man. I'm a political person, so let's try to keep the politics out of there. You know what I'm saying? But join. Appreciate it. That'll be a better way to contact me right there. Pay it forward. Nah, I gotta give you something. I gotta give you. You can't just be doing work for free now. You really good at it too. You really good at it too. But I appreciate you. I appreciate this. But thank you for joining the Good Readers Club, Jazzy. We appreciate you. We about to listen to some of this Samba. I'm gonna play my favorite songs off the Samba project. I did write a whole review for the project. I did. I'm just figuring out a way to. I might just start doing like no face reviews where I just come in and y'all don't see my face, and so I can read my script. I haven't had a chance. I haven't figured out how to. Where my book at? I haven't figured out a way to read my scripts. Like I don't have a script reader or nothing like that. But I did write a whole review for this project. So I'm gonna give y'all some of my favorite songs. I'm gonna play some of them, and then we're gonna move forward. So West Side Bound. No, Woes of the World. We're gonna play Woes of the World. Y'all tell me how y'all feel with Woes of the World, and we're gonna keep it love. Yeah.
Doing my thing, they used a picture of me as a reference during your recent meetings. Not even supposed to be here neither. Took that shit overseas to England. Bags dropping from plane to plane. I still got the same cell phone ring. They talking numbers, but it's 773. If you looking for me, I've been ducked off cause a nigga need relief. Used to the woes of the world. Highly recommended my referral. Bench press curl. Agent like.
Bruh, this project is fire. Hold on, let me get my book. I want to tell y'all what I read, what I wrote down about this song. So this is one of my favorite songs. This is one of my favorite songs on the project. It says Woes of the World. But no. I'm gonna make the Discord free for everybody, and then we're gonna do a members only Discord. So we can, y'all can, but you should become a member of the channel now. You should support. What did I write down about Woes of the World? Woes of the World. What did I write down? Where is it at? Did I not write something down about Woes of the World? Okay, yeah. I said, Samba Rise this beat here. I love this flow. I think this is very different compared to a lot of this stuff. And I think this, out of all of the songs from the beginning, this is the fourth song on the track. I feel like Samba, the production, I feel like the first four songs, the production carried the first four songs. Crash, I think Crash definitely carried the hook. The hook was carried. The song Crash was carried by the hook. But I think Wolves of the World is the first song where Samba really shines as a comparison to a lot of the production. I feel as though Every Pain Has a Price and Breakdown and Crash were like carried by other things. But this was the first song where I feel as though Samba really like outshined everything.
Like wine in a barrel.
She told me all the emotions. Then I'm emotional. I put the play into motion. Then I hit the stage, get emotional. From the furthest back row to the floor seat, they sing it for me. Imagine me listening what someone had told me. She like me most, but also my associate. She only kick it with the Chicago niggas. My Puerto Rican homie on the phone. Well, who was the GOAT? I wanna go toe to toe with it, cause I just know I'm not second to no niggas. I said enough, guess up next is the show. Let's roll. Traveled at least I'm in motion though. Blessings hit my phone. Hung up, it made me emotional. Say less is more. Oh, I know, but I still need more of it though. It made me emotional to know what I know. When you're used to the walls of the world, everything a wall in the world. Used to the walls of the world, another wall of the world.
Really, 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 really like this song, man. Let me know how y'all feeling about this song. Put books in the chat. Michael, I think both medias are figuring out what the heck to do right now, as content creation and streamers and everybody else is becoming the new go-to. I think as social media is taking over more, I think that hip hop media is having a hard time. Because it went from magazines to then TV, television, and then blogs, and then now it's like social media content creators. So they're having a hard time. Gen X Gemini said one more like until we get to 300 likes. But this is one of my favorite songs off the project, Samba, Woes of the World. We're gonna play another one called West Side Bound, and this one is fire.
I will not be in any kind of job where I think that I'm stealing from the people when I'm supposed to be an advocate for them. And I just politely have to say, you the boss, but I ain't gonna do it.
Bear with me for a second, please. Allow me to speak freely. If you see someone always winning, he not gambling, he's cheating. At least that's what I heard now. Apply that to each greedy. So-and-so that feeds off of shallow mind that don't think deeply. Battle minds, call me what you call me. I got niggas dead, paranoid, press and play on niggas. I think you the feds, little boys with fabricated stories, acting like they men. That is not your brand. You acting like your man. Bitch, lie again. All I got and talk, lie again. Body easy coat, lie again. Money in the vote, lie again. Stop sending people up, lying ass. West side pivot, sliding in. I don't need no help, no higher hand. Get my heart to the shit, no Iron Man. I'm about to fuck up your whole entire plan. From a land where they wanna get high and dance. I ain't high and mighty, though I'm one of them. But now they all got a gun in hand and they don't believe in no fighting stance. All that jumping shit, that's kinda way. I'm from 101, slight flex, but I'm watching everything burn down. Shit, what else not but fire back? Eyes wide if he up in your sight. See him tryna game, but what you gave?
Yeah.
Ask what it take, I'ma say your life.
So I really like this song. I really like this song, man. Samba is really, really talented. He said if you see somebody always winning, they are cheating. Oh man. Great. I'm gonna figure out how to make you a mod on the Discord once I get a second. I appreciate y'all for coming into this thing, man. Like I said, I'm still getting used to everything. Like I still don't know what the heck is going on with a lot of this stuff. I just want people to be respectful. Don't say nothing crazy. Respect people's whatever. Don't be disrespectful in the Discord. Like I said, I'm still used to all of this. If it wasn't for the collective and Justin actually got me on my first Discord. Justin got me on my first Discord, which is kind of crazy. Justin got me on my first Discord, which is crazy because he's grandpa, he's unc. So I'll figure it out though. But again, be respectful. Like I said, be respectful and stuff in the chat and all of that good stuff. But yeah, this Saba, man, I really think you should listen to the Saba.
You don't get it overnight. Love to the west side. Oh, shit. Yeah. Love to the west side. Friends gone, I'm alright. Back home on the flight. Red eye overnight. Now I'm with no ID in the city. But I think y'all need the beginning. So follow along because I wrote the song to serve as a brief family history. See, I'm from a long line of musicians. On the west side of Chicago, we different. That's why everything I do got intention. Niggas know what I went through trying to get it. Let me take you to my mama's side. But we ain't have a penny like Spotify. What? My cousin Reese just made yeah. And then a rap nigga that I idolize. I ran this shit back like 1,000 times.
Yeah. I read it back like 1,000 times. Saba kills this whole thing. Another one of my favorite songs is How to Impress God. Again, shout out to Saba, man. This whole thing is project. I think How to Impress God is one of the best songs. West Side Bound Part 4 and How to Impress God are like tied for my favorite songs. The crazy thing about these songs is that these are the songs that I want to rap on. I always know how good an artist is by the songs that I want to rap on. I want to rap to these beats. These beats are phenomenal. This is How to Impress God. What?
I had a year full of tour day. Last I checked, I said I never go and change. Then got dressed, it felt like I heard God say, I'm not impressed. Had odds for press, but I'm not pressed. She said I love you anyway. From my mess, I'm trying to think of shit to say, so I'd match. Instead I heard God say, I'm not impressed. Yeah. I'm not impressed by your jewels, your cars, your clothes. Of course, I know what it took you to get it. I'm not impressed by pivot or that you independent. I'm not impressed. Time invested in any women. I'm not impressed. Your family feel you really did it. I'm not impressed. You streamed over 200 million. I'm not impressed. Bought a crib, put your people in it. I'm not impressed. The years that you've been getting bigger. I'm not impressed. That you've inspired millions of people that needed you, or so you believe they do. They gave you a reason to live and make it easy too. Propelled you from poverty, practically a vehicle. Packing out arenas, woo. Not impress me either, who? Do you try pretend to be? Don't you know I'm seeing you? Don't you know I gave you keys before you had a piano? Don't you know you enough? I had a year full of tour day. Last I checked, I said I never go and change. Then got dressed, it felt like I heard God say, I'm not impressed.
Yeah. I'm probably definitely getting demonetized. But thank y'all for being here. I love this song. He's having a conversation with God. I love it, man. I love it. I love this, man. I love this song. And then one of my other favorite songs is called She Called It. Now this is from the Private Collection by Samba and No ID.
Pistol pop, gun and shot. Today I pray for you. Balls in my word, all I got. I won't break them for you. Don't stop, don't stop. Why would he ever do it? Granny said he'll be good. Yeah. You ain't gotta tell me twice. She called.
This feel like deja vu. I went home. Like A-Rod shows, they asked me why we really believe you're a success. Read through the lines like subtext on this cassette or tape. I done said it all here, what's left to say? It was all tears, now my face Times Square. Cause I do it times 2 like Times Square. In the crib like it could've been a timeshare. Late but divine timing that I'm here. He done seen it all, so it's hard to surprise him. I was underdog, but that's just misalignment. Now I hit the frost in a whip that can drive itself. I just belched gas and the current standard didn't sit well. I mean, it wasn't like I wasn't doing well, but figured when you quiet, they say they can't tell, they going outside. Yeah, I rap with a bad rap, something that I will not be having. I heard your record, it was ass cheeks, yeah.
Heard your record, it was ass cheeks, yeah, we
pivot a collective that's respected as a family. Long little bros, John Wall, get happy. Squeak it with me anytime you see my hair nappy. Niggas that believed in me before we was savvy. The businesses is used, the who's who. Fools too rushed in, I in pools of bodies that I buried in black suits. Of course I'ma take my time, I had to. Bet you do the same in my soul. Pistol pop, gun and shots. Today I pray for you. Balls in my word, all I got. I won't break them for you. Don't stop, don't stop. Why would he ever do it? Granny said he'll be good. You ain't gotta tell me twice. She called. Power through ain't.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I'm forgetting y'all here, man. I'm just enjoying the music. I'm forgetting y'all in the chat, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I love this, man. I love this hip hop stuff, man. I love it. I love music, man. This is dope. Another dope song, Big Picture, and then we're gonna end it off.
It's whatever events occur.
Now this song is entitled Big Picture, and he does so much flips on cameras that is crazy to me, man.
Focus on the big picture.
I guess it's like I'm in a show, sitting in a flash photography forbidden row. I interrupt the stage with my light rays. So I'm kicked out of the theater with different rolls of film they would try to apprehend before it get exposed. That's a dark room if you didn't know. No development cause everything disposable. I'm from the city of the point and shoot, and the cameras on the pole know about every spot you going to. Look, I could say it's simple, no rigmarole, but the artist in me isn't sold. They tried to empty the clip, we had shots left up in a row. I Polaroid every word of mine, took my time with. You could be below the climate, wouldn't be polarizing. Sometimes to see inside the lens, you gotta go behind it. And I'm reminded, been a blur, whatever events occurred, I don't remember. Focus on the big picture.
Been in search, representing this world. Don't you worry. Focus on the big picture.
Yeah, that's one of them ones right there, man. So shout out to Saba. Yo, the whole project is gas, yo. The whole project is gas, yo. I'm sorry. I'm totally just geeking out, nerded out right now. The whole project is gas. Make sure y'all go check that out, man. Saba put his foot like Sugar Mama all up in that. So, you know, I'm out of here. I'm going to leave y'all off with a freestyle. Y'all know how we like to do it here. I appreciate all 2,000 of y'all for coming in, checking in. I appreciate all 100 of y'all for being in here, man. Man, I really, really, really do appreciate y'all for coming to check the boy out. We are going to find a beat and we're going to get the heck up out of here. And that's going to be it for me, man. Again, I appreciate y'all for being here today. Hold on, I got to find if this is one of them ones. Hey, one of them ones. One of them ones. Yeah. I don't know about that one. We're gonna do a Saba type beat since that's what we rocking with today. Hopefully we find something pretty good. Did I listen to this already? I probably did listen to that one already. Let's try this one. Yeah, no, not what I'm rocking with. But again, man, make sure y'all hit the like button here. We at the end of it right here, man. Like again, keep it hip hop, keep it peaceful, keep it love. Okay, that's that. Yes. As I go away for the night, make sure y'all hit the like button on your way out. Read My Soul is out. Yo. Listen. Optimus Prime. I'm about to transform. I'm in my prime. I'm in rare form. They don't understand. I'm on the grind. Take some time to shine. Girl, come over and ride my pony like genuine. I'm one of a kind, but they ain't even know. Rain, sleet, or snow. I'ma get to the dough. I'm trying to make the money, but I don't really want the woe. Grew up poor, and I couldn't even afford the R. I'm a star on Instagram, just try and make it. Like Trey Songz shit, hit my shot and I'm gonna take it. And most of these niggas, they don't even. Let's bring it back. Hey, this a different type of beat. I hear these other rappers and I think that they weak. 7 days, I'm just trying to get paid. And sometimes I'm stuck up in my ways. And I'm thinking about the time I was in my whole phase. Like, damn, I can't believe I spent my time with that girl. Can't believe I spent my time ruining her world. At the same time, I'm just trying to get about the drama. They don't even understand. Put them in holes like Osama, Obama. I'm just trying to be the president. You don't even understand, man. I'm chilling in my residence. I'm just trying to catch a vibe. They don't even understand. Pull up, we gon' ride, we gon' slide. No electric, but we do it at the barbecue. Remember them days up at the barbecue? Daddy would dance. What happened to them days in the romance? I'm trying, mama, granny tell me pull up my pants, and I don't really understand what they saying. Now I'm 30 years old and I know they wasn't playing. They was trying to make me understand the life. You don't even understand. Yo, I just read my soul. I'm just trying to reach my goals. Mama told me when I was 5 that I was and made a goal. So I'm never going fold, never fold like J. Cole. Wait, hold on, that's not a diss, but I feel like that he fold. Hey, mama told me made a goal. Hey, this is just read my soul. Hey, tell me read. Yeah. Remember them days up at the barbecue. Remember them days up at the barbecue. Remember them days up at the So it's like if I was really to like really do something, it'd probably be something real deep, more introspective, just a freestyle for y'all. At the end of the day, man. You know, I'm just trying to reach my goal. I'm just trying to reach my goal. Hey, I'm just trying to reach my goal. Hey, yo, hey, I'm just trying to reach my goals. Hey, I'm just trying to reach my goals. Thank you for listening. This has been Read My Soul. And I'm just trying to reach my... Hold on, I want to start that back. I might have caught a win just now. Promise when I get to the top, I never fold. When I get up on the beat, I kill 'em with the flow. Every time I'm spitting in the winter, it be cold. Even in the summer, I be cold with the flow. Mama told me when I was 5 and my heart was made of gold. Story never told, so I guess I gotta tell it. I'm the shit from the far, I bet that you can smell it. Read my soul. I'm just trying to reach my goals. When I get up on the top, I promise mama never fold. I'm just trying to reach my goals. That's why they call me Read My Soul. Mama told me when I was gold. Promise never fold. 1, 2, trying to reach my goals. When I get up in the top, I'ma never ever fold. It's the soul. Hey, gotta give them all my. Okay, we might have something with that. I'm just trying to reach my goals. I'm just trying to reach my goals. Mama told me when I was 5, get up on the board and go. I'm just trying to. Trying to reach my goals. Hey, I'm just trying to reach my goals. Mama told me when I get on, promise her I never fold. Story never told. Mama told me made a goal. You better shine bright and then never sell your soul. Told me when I was 5 and I was made a goal. When I get up in the top, promise mama never fold. Made it run the top and I never sell my soul. Okay, might have something there. On the top and I promise reach my goal when I get. All right, I'm out of here. I'm out of here, man. It's been a blessed one. Thank you to my moderators in the chat. Thank y'all for being here. I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all have a blessed day, man. I appreciate y'all, man. It's 12 o'clock. Y'all go enjoy the rest of y'all day. I just be freestyling, man. I might write this to a song. I might not. Hey, it is what it is, man. Appreciate y'all. Oh, wait. Hold on. And bro.